All right. I think it's starting now. I think we're on. Finally. Jesus Christ, finally. Oh my God. So sorry the stream's late. I had this scheduled thumbnail ready. As you can see, I'm not in my normal setting, and that's all right. That's fine. I don't even care. That's totally normal. Totally cool for me. Don't even mind. So the Giants are playing the Eagles, and it's 0-0 right now. I'll tell you, I haven't seen any of the game. I was just driving home. So I don't know, pal. We got Bengals-Browns, which is a game for people to watch if you're into that, which, I haven't met anyone that would ever sit down and watch Bengals-Browns, but it's on the TV. Dolphins-Colts, another whatever matchup. Raheem must start down at the 30, I guess. We got Seahawks-Falcons, which might kind of be a fun game. Kyle Pitts caught a pass, so that's good, but it was third down, and he didn't get to the fourth down or get to the first down marker, so now it's fourth down. So Kyle Pitts, once again, empty calories. So happy Sunday. Welcome to HUNNABALL. I hope this is getting through fine. It says my mic's on, so I'm a hope so. I don't know who the hell's joining, who the hell's not. Frankly, I don't really give a rat's ass because we got Saquon Barkley coming home to MetLife Stadium, and the fact that I missed his first drive, his first plays, really burns me. But it is what it is. I'm hoping that for this stream, I'm not too loud in the mic. I hope I'm not yelling in it. So, if I am, please let me know in the chat. There's no one here right now to remember that. But at the end of the day, Daniel Jones is apparently playing a pretty clean game. 4 for 6, 36 yards. Of course, the Giants haven't scored. Vikings are up 7-0, 7-up on the Detroit Lions. Didn't expect that. What the hell? Deshaun Watson steps back, throws into it. Is that Njoku? Someone else? I don't know. 88. Who the hell is 88 on the Browns? It's not Njoku, is it? Oh my God, it is. Did he switch his number, or was he always 88? Anyway, who the hell cares? So they got Giants fans. I just realized I left my AirPods in my car. Oh well, right? Whatever. Another day, another L. It's 0-0. 8:28 left in the first quarter, and you got Saquon Barkley taking the snap. I wanted to pull up like an illegal stream, like a virtual game like experience. Jeez, Saquon Barkley just hit a crazy spin move. That was a vengeance spin move right there. You know what? Actually, let me pull this up. This is gonna be such a thing, but no one's here right now, so who the hell cares? Yeah, let me pull this up. This really isn't even gonna take that long. Why the hell was I so? Okay, whatever. God, okay, please don't show something crazy. Okay, cool. And it's just behind me, but whatever, that's fine. That'll work. All right. And it's muted. Cool. Damn, Burnsy. All right. Fuck, a pick six there would have been kind of cool. Jalen Hurts pick six wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, where's the... God, man, I'll tell you, if there's one thing I hate more than death itself, it's working with OBS. OBS is brutal, man. I don't want to hate on it because it does work. It is effective. It's just the kind of thing where oh man, oh great, it's all messed up. What the hell? Wait, hold on. I think I got it. All right, my bad, chat. Still don't think anyone's in here, so it's not gonna matter. But we're fixing it. Is my camera blurry? Nice. Flag on the Eagles. Come on. Landon Dickerson. Knew it. All right. We got the shot of Dexy's ass right there. All right. Sure, why not? All right. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna make this a touch bigger, actually. Why not? For the love of the game. Fuck it, actually. I'm just going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there, and I'll tell you why. I just don't want to have to make it bigger and then get copywritten. It's Salmon. Hey, Salmon. I'm good, man. I'm good. I think Jalen Hurts just got sacked, so I'm real good. Brian Burns. He's having a day. I'm doing damn good, Salmon. I'm good. I'm happy you're in here, man. How you doing, man? Third and goal, Dolphins. Let's see what who is Huntley? Throws a screen pass. Is that Tyreek? Brevin Jordan? Who is 9 on the Dolphins? Jonnu Smith. Okay. I guess. Tua's fired up. Shit, Tua's on the sideline? I didn't know he could do that. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. All right, Giants football, he fumbled it. He fumbled it. Thank God it went out of bounds, dude. What was the plan there? What are we doing? 87? Smith something? Oof. I am not at Greece today. No, I am not. I don't foresee myself going in there much more. I think it's a bit much, me streaming and yelling on the floor of the gym. So I think I'm just going to kick it at the abode here, the man cave with my Giants picture, and that's, the only factor here, but that's all right. We got two people in here. I don't know who the other person is, but what's up, man? CJ Stroud running for a first down. I just saw it on Red Zone in case you missed it. I'm trying to really communicate, what's going on in the NFL Sunday. But I got 3 ads right now. I got the stupid quad box, and I got 3 ads, including the Dunkin' ad right here that you can see. Now, I'll say this. Dunkin' Donuts is gross. Xavier McKinney just made a great play. I think he deflected a pass or something. I want to bring it up because Xavier McKinney, everybody asks about the Giants losing Saquon and how that's such a devastating loss for them and how we have no run game now. Listen, our offense sucks, and I know that. I can call that. Losing Xavier McKinney, who's leading the NFL in interceptions and is balling out on Green Bay, little bit worse. Get Xavier McKinney on this defense. Come on. Like, Tyler Nubin's good. Don't get me wrong. He seems all right. But if you get Xavier McKinney, he's playing at an all-pro level this season. Then what? Then what, dude? So I don't know. That's all I'm saying. Lions-Vikings has been noticeably underwhelming. But let's see if Sam Darnold can put on and go up another score. If the Vikings win this, I'm just going to be so confused. Johnny Munt? Nowhere. Not even in field goal range. They might try it. The Vikings are, out of luck. The Vikings drive goes nowhere. What about the Seahawks? What is Ken Walker, who almost missed the game because it's his birthday? Happy birthday, Ken Walker. But Gino's hitting Noah Fant. You're going to beat Madu. Hey, man, I hope so. I hope I can win my fantasy matchup. That'll be the first time this season that I've won a fantasy game. That's so sad. That's so brutal. Like... You can't make it up. You just flat out can't. Oh, there goes Chase Brown. Oh, Chase Brown. Why is Bengals Browns in one of the quad boxes I'm watching? There's a flag on the Chase Brown run. Don't get too excited. Keep your shorts on. Let's find out if Chase Brown's actually moving the sticks or not. Also, Giants-Eagles is finally back after the longest commercial break I've ever seen in my life. Holding, so it's coming back. All you Chase Brown fans are going to have to wait this one out. T. Higgins, 17 yards. Will Reichard, who's a weird kicker, weird-looking guy, drills it from 56. Pretty sure he's from Bama, the NFL's all-time, or the NCAA's all-time leading scorer. Very under-talked about thing. Most people don't even know that about this guy, and rightfully so. He looks like a weirdo. First down Giants. Tyrone Tracy gets, I want to say, 4 yards, churning and burning, run the damn ball. I like it. Tyler Huntley is the confirmed starter for the Dolphins, so, yay. Great. Tyrone Tracy has 200 yards on the season. That's so underwhelming. I'm sorry. Everybody thinks he's good, and, he might be, but 200 yards is not like anything to write home about, seriously. 2nd and 7. This is Daniel Jones' prime spot. QB draw. He goes, 3-4 yards. So now we're looking at 3rd and 3. On the 45-yard line. Now, this is 4-down territory if you're the Eagles. If you're the Giants, then I don't know. I hope we'd go for it, but honestly, I don't really know what to think about this game. I don't know if I want us to win or lose. I don't know if I want Saquon to have a good game or a bad game. Probably a bad game. Probably. That's a safe pick. 3rd and 3. Holy shit, he's going to get sacked. Oh my God, he got sacked. So he got sacked. Daniel Jones, my quarterback, got sacked, and that's a punt. That's a clean punt. It's almost like we lost our left tackle. Where's Evan Neal? Where is he? Is he playing at right tackle? Is Evan Neal playing at right? No, Illuminor is. Wow, Evan Neal is not playing, is he? He didn't get the start. Ezadu, I believe his name is. Joshy. He got the start. Wow, Evan Neal, dude. Just, man, come on. Flag on the punt. Who the hell cares? Actually, let me do this, huh? There we go. Now you can see the flag. You can see it's on the Giants. Because of course it is. Only we would get a false start on a punt. A false start on a punt. What is that? Now it's 4th and 19. We were at 3rd and 3. And now it's 4th and 19. How is that even possible? Tyler Goodson, 19-yard rush. I have him in fantasy. I'm sitting him. But, it's nice to see the guy get some work. I also added Trey Sermon. So whoever comes out of this one striking is going to be my guy. Hopefully Jonathan Taylor, takes another week off. Not rooting for injury, I'm rooting for recovery. That's what I'm rooting for. Eagles punt return. Oh no. Anytime an Eagles player takes back a punt in MetLife Stadium, it really sketches me out. However, I don't think actually the Deshaun Jackson thing was not at MetLife Stadium, right? It was the Meadowlands. What an idiot I am. Anyway, 0-0 flag. I think it's on the Eagles, so the Giants will get the yards back they lost on the punt. Illegal block in the back. Is that 15? 10. All right. Sure. Whatever. Cool. Who doesn't love an illegal block in the back? That's definitely not the most confusing call in all of sports. Josh Jacobs moving the sticks as well. Little Caesars, hot and ready, crazy puffs. Have you heard about him? And Dolphins, Colts. This is the worst multi-view in history. I don't know why anyone that's not a Giants or an Eagles fan would be watching Eagles, Giants. And, the rest of these also suck. Dolphins, Colts, red zone's fine, I guess, but I'm going to change this up because this is brutal. Yeah, I'd like to change it up. Just, one with red zone and let me build one. I love how they're like build a multi-view. Like, all right, I'll build one. Shit. I like the autonomy. In case I'm dropping the Bengals game, frankly, I could give a rat's ass. If you're waiting to see the Bengals, let me know and I'll flip it on in the multi-view, but I don't think anybody's going to sweat it. Same thing with Dolphins, Colts. Just who gives a damn, honestly. Let's throw on Seahawks, Falcons, yeah? Seahawks, Falcons for everybody? All right. So we got Seahawks, Falcons, Texans, Packers, Giants, Eagles, and NFL Red Zone. Don't you love life? Come on. 1st and 10 Eagles. I see Grant Calcaterra's ass on the field. Like I say on every single stream, I met and sold shoes to that guy. So, sweet. Have the Packers scored yet? Because I've got Jordan Love in fantasy, and I'd really like him not to suck. I think I started Baker, though. Now that I think about it, I think I started Baker. A.J. Brown, first down. Banks are closed. Come on, man. Guys, okay. We don't have to go for the ball every single tackle, okay? I don't think A.J. Brown was fumbling that one. Jeez. He had the vice grip on it. Is that Ty Chandler? Aaron Jones. Jonesy. Oh, shoot. That was a really long time ago. Christ. CJ Stroud, maybe fumble, maybe not. Nope, incomplete pass, down. God, this Packers, I don't know. The Packers have these alternates, man, and I don't really know how to think about them. I don't know how to think because it's a white helmet. I don't know. Call me a football traditionalist, but it looks kind of, I don't know, blank. It looks like it's like they forgot to paint it. I know what they're going for. The all-white look. But, I don't know. It's cool they're trying an alt. I'll say that. I feel like if they made the stripes on the top of the helmet green or maybe yellow, add a little color contrast, that would go a long way. Because they look like they're just in black and white. They look like the Raiders without the spice, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a hater. Maybe I just don't believe in the Packers. But if you have green pants, then why wouldn't you put green on the helmet? You know what? I'm standing by this. I'm standing on this. What is going on in the Giants game? Saquon gets a first down. Nice. Great. That's really awesome. I got caught up in it. Anthony Richardson moving the sticks. Who needs Tyler Goodson when Anthony Richardson can run? Here we go. 3rd and 5, J-Love. Bang. Romeo Dobbs on a rope. Nope, that was DeAnthony Melton. 2nd down, Saquon. I'm pretty sure he got 9 yards on 1st down. Can we do anything? Can we do anything to stop the run? Please, dude. Can we do anything? Okay, you got 3 yards. My bad. Man, if they're going to get A.J. Brown on the comeback route every single goddamn play, then I don't know why we even suited up. Why do we even try? Why'd we try? Whoa. Whoa. The Packers are running the Philly special. No, they're not. It was just a reverse. What the hell? Did Alec Pierce just be somebody? Did Alec Pierce just Odell catch it? Oh, great. First and 10 Eagles. Handoff, get Kenny G. Goes 1, 2, maybe 3 yards. Maybe 4. I don't know. Couldn't really tell. What the hell is going on in Indy? I can't believe I just turned this game off just to wonder what the hell is going on in Indianapolis. Okay, so the penalty's offset in Indy. So, you know, why would we want to have any fun? Can I see this Alec Pierce catch? Apparently it was like insane. That's what Scott made it sound like. By the way, Lions short on 3rd and inches, so 4th. And there it is. Eagles try some nonsense bullshit. We snuff it out. Andrew Phillips, the chosen one. Here we go. I don't even think Alec Pierce caught that. I don't think Alex Pierce caught that, I'm going to be honest. God, what a weird call out of the Eagles. Eagles just tried like a whoop-de-doo flip around reverse, like triple take, and it just didn't work. It didn't work. Can something happen? 3rd and 10. Get him, Brian. Rolling out. Jalen Hurts fleshed out. Brian Burns juked out. Get him. Yup! Dexter. I can't do it with this angle. I can't do it with this. I can't do it like that. You know, you gotta get into it, man. You gotta get into it. Hell yeah. There we go. Big sack. That's what we needed. Let him know. This Eagles O-line ain't got nothing on us, man. There goes Anthony Richardson. AR5 just trucked right through Jalen Ramsey. Wherever the hell 21 is. Xavier Howard, who's 21 on the Dolphins. Who cares? Anthony Richardson's alive, and so is the Giants' pass rush. 4th and 24. Punt this ball, Eagles. So the Eagles will now go another game without scoring in the first quarter, which makes me happy. Really happy, actually. Yeah. 1st and goal, Colts. Anthony Richardson hands off to, I think, Goodman? Campbell. Who the fuck? Okay, whatever. I'm going to rewatch this sack now in Red Zone. It's back on Red Zone because right now there's an ad in the actual game. So Jalen Hurts rolls to his right and then tries to step up the cover. That's a coverage sack. No doubt. That's a coverage sack. Dexter Lawrence might lead the NFL in sacks at nose tackle. Is it too late to call for a Dexter Lawrence MVP vote? Is it too late? Genuinely. He might save my life. Wow, quick commercial break. Daniel Jones, play action. Let it rip. Bang, 1st down, I think. That's got to be forward progress, right? Surely. Who the hell is 86? Slayton. I didn't say that. I know who 86 is. I know who Darius Slayton is. I didn't say that. Why does this stupid ESPN keep doing this? I know that the Yankees won. I know. I don't even like baseball. God, sorry. Sorry, chat. The lower 3rd graphic wasn't all that. End of the first quarter. I see why it was a short commercial break now because we're about to get dunked on by another. God, I'd love some cereal right now. Kyle Pitts with another snag. How's he doing? God, I should have like some graphic about fantasy players. That's what this is missing. A graphic right here that's like, oh, fantasy performers. I wish I knew how to code. If a genie gave me one wish, I'd know how to code. Girl I'm talking to is a CS major, and I wish I could ask her out in Java. You know what I mean? There goes Devon H. All right. You know what? I gotta harp on this again. The Packers uniforms are hideous. They look they look washed out. They look like they didn't try. They look like they're just missing something. Make the logo yellow. Make the stripes yellow. Make something green. I don't know, but it looks boring. It looks washed out. It looks like they forgot to paint it. It looks like I'm watching a game in black and white, and that's really stupid because, like, obviously we're not. It's just disorienting. Is that David Montgomery injured? That sucks. That really sucks for the Lions. That blows. The Lions are getting smoked with injuries. This was their year. That sucks. Monty's out. I have Jahmyr Gibbs in fantasy, so, you know. I'm glad it wasn't Gibbs, at least. But, you know, injuries suck. And I'm not, you know, who gives a shit about the target share? My team's 1-6. No, not even. I'm expecting a win this week. 0-6. My team hasn't won a game. I just assumed a win, even though my fantasy team is 0-6 on going for those. 2-7, Kirk Cousins. Why the hell not? Just what clear misses Kyle Pitts, who then gets curb stomped by whoever 29 is on Seattle. I was going to say Earl Thomas, but that's not right. Oh, God, it was Darnell Mooney. It wasn't Pitts. 3-4, Jay Love. What a ball. Is that Tucker Kraft? Yes. 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 That was clean, right? Clean and crisp. Tucker Kraft. Don't overthink it. Tucker Kraft. Oh, man. I got him in fantasy. I should have started Jordan Love. Damn it. I should have started Jordan Love. That would have been a nice moment for me. That really burns me. Anyway, Kirk Cousins steps up and just misses Ray Ray. Ray Ray was running free, and he clean missed him. That's a shame. If you're just joining us, we're watching Week 6 of the NFL season. Giants-Eagles restarting back up. 1st and 10, pitch to Tyrone Tracy. I'll tell you, this is the least explosive run game I've ever seen in my life. And the Giants before Saquon's run game was so abysmal. That's what a lot of people forget, and myself included. The Giants drafted Saquon Barkley 2nd overall, which was a complete mistake. And in hindsight, never do that. That was the worst call of all time. And we could have traded down with the Broncos and still gotten Saquon at 5. But our GM decided to unplug the phones. That's a real thing that happened. But our run game was so... Neighbors again. God damn, can they chill out? Our run game was so bad that I was kind of for Saquon. People don't understand how bad the Giants' run game... Damn, Tank Bigsby had 2 touchdowns. People don't understand how bad the Giants' run game was. It was like this. It was like, at best, you're looking at 2 yards, 3 yards. Like, I love Ahmad Bradshaw. We won a Super Bowl with Ahmad Bradshaw. But at the end of the day, he wasn't Mr. Explosive. He wasn't the home run hitter. He was 1.5 yards in a cloud of dust, which is not good. Daniel sacked. Fuck. Daniel Jones sacked. The pass rush just cut through like a knife. Just ripped right through us. Just tore us down. Tore us right down to the studs. Nakobe Dean. What the hell was that, Frank Michael Schmidt? God damn you. What was that? I keep saying God damn. I gotta stop. It's not the kind of thing you want to say on the internet. I'm not trying to send that up to the Lord. It's not that deep. It's Giants football. I mean, who the hell even cares? Daniel Jones has been sacked 3 times already. Second quarter just started. How does it... What? Snap the ball, Deej. Nice. Like, what's the point of that? Like, what's the point of checking it down on 2nd and 10, 2nd and 20? This has become my football pet peeve because I made a video about flags. Like, I understand that 1st and 20 sucks and 2nd and 20 blows, but checking it down to get 2-3 yards is the most frustrating thing to watch because you know 3rd and 15 is not going to work out. So why do we even bother? Let's just send out the hands team and call it already. Fuck. It's not that deep. Still. 3rd and 17, Daniel. Let her rip. He threw it. Flag on the play. Intercepted? No. Yes, intercepted. Reed Blankenship. There is a flag, but if it doesn't get called back, then, you know. I'm also watching Will Hernandez in a ad, so it's a real double. What was the flag? Was it CJ offsides? Okay. Bang. An Eagle was offside, so Daniel just let it rip. Yeah, Jalen Carter. Wow. There you go, Daniel. Jeez. He's been playing for 6 seasons. I don't think I've seen him use a free play to send a deep pass 1 time. Now, of course, the ball was intercepted. But I'm glad he's trying. I'm glad there's effort there. I appreciate that, Deej. Packers uniforms look so stupid. I just can't stop saying it. They just look dumb. Like, I don't know what aesthetic they were looking for. 3rd and 12. Daniel Jones. Will he throw it deep once more? Steps up. He doesn't see anything. Why not run it? Why not call it a drive? Because, like, at the end of the day, I understand not wanting to throw a pick, but if you don't trust your arm to get it 10 yards, then why are you putting on the helmet, Deej? Why? What are we doing? I'm not saying to make mistakes, but, like, what's the point of running on 3rd and long, on 2nd and long, on checking it down so often? This is the least explosive offense you're ever going to see in your life. Can we change it? We need a quarterback. That's not a mystery. No one's surprised to hear that. We need a quarterback. I guess it's a Sharpie kind of day. I don't know. Like, the Giants defense is carrying us. They're getting us in a good field position. And then Daniel just, like, 1st down sack, 2nd down check down, 3rd down run, punt. Could you imagine a more frustrating drive? Because I couldn't. Flat out and straight up. I could not imagine a more frustrating drive. It's like we don't have wide receivers. If they're going to send 5 and man up the running back, how is no one open? Am I crazy, or is that like we have an extra person and we still couldn't find him because our quarterback doesn't know how to read the field and Eric Gray is an idiot who can't block? What the hell? They literally intercepted it and it got called back for a flag, and we still couldn't do jack squat. Wendy's is really pushing this $1 soft drink thing. We get it, man. I don't think I'm going to start. I would never be like, damn, I really would love a soft drink right now, you know? Like, oh, boy. And I can go to Wendy's, a very buck. It's like, they make it sound like it's super easy. That's where they get you. You got to download the app. You got to clip the coupon. You can only do it once. It's like a whole shenanigans. It's like Pizza Lover's $7 meal deal. I'm not going to get into that. I talked about that last stream. If you're curious, just look up Pizza Hut $7 meal deal, and you tell me the first item on that menu and how much it costs. Whatever. Geno Smith, kind of putting on. Jeez, man. Noah Fant having a day a little bit, along with Tucker Kraft. Let me see. Let me make sure that I started Baker Mayfield. I feel like there's a chance I started J Love, but I have no clue. I have no clue. All I know is Tucker Kraft caught it, and Hassan Reddick coming home to the Jets. I did start Baker, so that burns me. That really sucks. But Tucker Kraft, I'm getting some production out of I started Trey Sermon. Isn't that fantasy football for you? I literally was so relaxed watching this Colts game as if it didn't matter. I was all fired up, and then I look and I see in my flex spot the Angel of Death, Trey Sermon, with 0.2 points. Why is fantasy football so hard? Someone's got to tell me. I don't know. I completely forgot I did that. I can never, it's never a clean sweep. Touchdown Kenneth Walker. Would have loved to draft him, but I thought he was going to get hurt and suck. So, I don't know. I guess I was wrong. God, they're showing Nick Sirianni. I love how he gets a haircut and then just wears a hat. It's like, okay, thanks for doing that, pal. Way to really put on for your city. Deshaun Watson throws it short to Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, 10-yard catch. Dude, how is Nick Chubb back sooner than Jonathan Brooks? Seriously. Nick Chubb may have got hurt earlier. That's probably why. But Nick Chubb's whole leg got twisted like a pretzel. Jonathan Brooks is 20 years old. What the hell? He's younger than me. Granted, if I dinged up my knee, oh my God, would everyone in my life hear about it? That's the thing about athlete injuries. It's like, it's easy to be like, oh man, what a guy. He's not able to go out there and play through a strained Achilles. And it's like, dude, I tweaked my back playing basketball, and I was like, am I dead? And I'm 22 years old. I can only imagine if I was in my 30s and it was my job to stay healthy. Yeah, I'd probably sit out too. I should make a video on injuries. Oh my God, there goes Saquon. 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 When does it end? When does it end? I see those Eagles fans in their Kelly Green in our section in the Giants Stadium in our field. Are you kidding me? How did we let that happen? No way. It's a bad day to be a Giants fan, apparently. Because if the Saquon Barkley inside zone is going to go for 70 yards, I can't believe that. That was nuts. That was crazy. And he's calling for the booze. He wants it. He wants it. God, I'm pissed. God, that sucks. I haven't processed this. That run right there was me processing Saquon Barkley's on the Eagles. That's where it felt real. Up until this point, I was able to kind of Kenneth Gainwell's about to score a touchdown. So, that's great. But when the Saquon thing happened, I just kind of checked it and forgot it. Honestly, just whatever. Who cares? Giants suck anyway. But now, after watching him run for 60 yards in MetLife Stadium in that hideous green and white, it makes me want to light myself on fire. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but that really hurts. Like I say all the time, that burns me. No, that burned me, and it might burn me literally. Like, if he scores a couple tubs here, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I might get an Evan Neal Century Red. That's what I might do. Saquon Barkley's coming off the field, which means this is tush-push territory. Oh, never mind. He's coming on the field. I misread the situation. So it's a Saquon Barkley run to the end zone. I see a Giants fan with a MAGA hat. Dream on, brother. Way to make sports political. Thanks for that. They're 45 and 47. God damn it. What a stupid fucking hat. Not trying to be political on my stream. Saquon Barkley. He scored. He scored the touchdown. Saquon Barkley got in. Saquon Barkley to score against the Giants. It was the freest bet on the whole ticket this week. It was the freest bet. I'm looking at my eyes right now. See my soul. This is the soul of a defeated man. A broken man who has watched Saquon Barkley bring me laughs, joy, happiness, genuine bliss for the last half decade amidst this horrible shitstorm of a team, but especially an offense. And now, on October 20th, I have to come here and record myself watching my running back score a touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's just, I'm not going to cry, but I know I'm going to need to be strong because it finally has hit that we don't have a running back anymore, and he's wearing that stupid Kelly green, and I don't know what's going to happen in this life, but I don't think I'm going to ever come around and start liking this. I don't know who I'm going to be. I don't know where I'm going to go. But I know one thing's for sure. This makes me sick. And I'm done acting like it doesn't. Is anybody here? Did anybody even catch that? I don't think anybody caught that. There's two people in here. That's so funny. I literally thought I was just talking into the void. That's so funny. No, I'm hurting, guys. I'm hurting. I do these streams to talk about like every game, like do my method act Scott Hansen, but right now it feels like I'm honing in on the Giants Eagles because it's like I don't know. There goes Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to score a touchdown, so that's nice at least for my fantasy. But it's just I don't know. I've never had a toxic ex. I've dated girls one, and like we broke up and that was that. I've never had to like see her out in public or like with another man. I've never had to like see her like succeed. Like I would never want to go to my ex's wedding. So why the fuck am I watching Saquon Barkley score touchdowns in MetLife Stadium in the wrong jersey? I mean, thank God he didn't go to Dallas. But like, really? The Vikings couldn't have ponied up some extra money and gotten him maybe a ring? Like actual Saquon fans want him to get a ring? Who gives a damn if he gets a couple extra touchdowns on Philly? A ring would be kind of cool, like Odell got one. Thank God for that. Montgomery's out with a knee injury. So any Montgomery owners, there goes Bijan. Bijorno, first down, and then some. Any Montgomery owners out there, apparently it's a knee thing. So, sorry to tell you, but we're in trouble, guys. I don't have David Montgomery, but, I feel for the people that had him because that was a good pick. I wanted to take Montgomery. I really did. That's how I feel about every player in fantasy, though. It's like any player that's good, it's like, damn, I wanted to take him, but I just, took someone else, and they ended up being bad, and I don't want to take accountability for my mistake. And it's like, that's all this sport is. Sport. All this stupid Dungeons and Dragons game bullshit is. To call fantasy football anything more than the stupidest hobby on planet Earth is overselling it. I'm going to be honest. I started playing fantasy basketball. This already sucks. It already sucks. Fantasy sports in general are stupid. And the fact that people send like DMs, like the fact that David Montgomery was getting death threats because he couldn't score a touchdown. Like I had David Montgomery that year. I was pissed, dude. I'm not going to lie. It was really frustrating because David Montgomery wasn't a bad running back. He just kept edging you. He just kept almost scoring. They would give it to him on the 1 yard line. He wouldn't score. And then they'd bring in Khalil Herbert and he'd score. It was like Eberflus wanted to just line you up and punch you in the face. So I get why people were mad. But if you're going to DM a player because he didn't score a touchdown for your fantasy football team, listen, dude, Tyrone Tracy goes nowhere. I don't even know why we try on first down. Can we just spike it on first down next time? Because we're not getting more than 2-3 yards. Can we just spike it and just end it already? Can we just trot off the field and I can just go and eat lunch? Anyway, if you're going to DM someone over a fantasy football, for a fantasy football game, maybe just because I'm losing, so I'm like, who even cares? Fantasy's stupid. It's all luck. Oh shit! Wait, big play, Darius Slayton. Damn. Okay, nice, good grab. But a flag. There's a flag on the play. Illegal man downfield. Because why the fuck not? Because why the hell not? An illegal man downfield. Because that totally is why we got it. That totally is why that play worked. Because we had John Michael Schmidt an extra 3 yards ahead. The Eagles defense really thought he was going to take the pass, so it just flat out didn't work. What a rip, dude. Bro, reestablish yourself, guy. Why would he bro, John Michael Schmidt, man, this guy's really having a bummer game, and he's a center. How the hell are you going to expect a stupid center to mess up this much? Why am I talking about him? Daniel steps up, throws. Oh, my God. He drop it? He dropped it. Darius Slayton. He dropped it. Classic. Classic. I don't know who's at fault here. Daniel Jones' stupid low behind him pass or Darius Slayton's worthless forearms because he can't control it as he takes it to the ground. You have to control it, Darius. You have to tuck it inside your arms and then put it on your chest. That way it doesn't hit the grass. That's why we're doing this. That's the whole point. I love Darius Slayton, but God, is he good for a couple drops a game. Jeez. 3rd and 11. Just punt it already. Daniel. O-line holds up. Daniel Jones doesn't. Never mind. He got sacked. Keon Coleman, 44-yard snag. There you go. Any Keon Coleman fans out there? Amari Cooper, who? Well, we're punting to the Eagles. They're going to go score another touchdown, and I'm just going to, I don't know. It might be an ice cream kind of day. I hate saying that, but it's the truth. ESPN, stupid website, keeps resetting. Yeah, well, if the Giants pull some BS, I'm eating sand. Well, an illegal man downfield is the definition of BS, but I'm not trying to eat sand right now. I'll fucking later. I'll put that on the menu later, man. Honestly, at this point, I just want it to end. I just want Matt Hack to kick this ball off and have the Eagles just run out 7 minutes. Run out 7 minutes and let's get to the half. Because, I mean, this is stupid. This is so stupid. Our offense is just, I don't want to say it's worthless because these are human beings, they're people, but I just don't see like what we're trying to do here other than punt it. It's like if we were playing every drive ends in a punt. Oh my God, can we tackle him? What the hell is going on? I was just trailing off into a sentence there as Cooper DeJean, who's a cornerback, broke like 15 tackles. He had like his Beastquake moment. What the hell? God forbid Can we? Does he play offense? Can we trade for Cooper DeJean? We should have drafted him as a fucking wide receiver. Gotta stop swearing. Touchdown Bijan. Touchdown Bajorno. Scored, I think. Pretty sure. I don't care. Who the hell cares? Touchdown Bijan Robinson if you have him. If you don't, whatever. If you're playing him, that sucks. I got to check my fantasy matchup really quick because, Giants are on commercial break, and I'm watching the Devontae Adams Taco Bell ad, which I don't know if I brought this up on stream. I know he doesn't have a Taco Bell in his house. I know that, right? But, how much does Devontae Adams like Taco Bell? Is Devontae Adams I would be remiss if Devontae Adams actually, ate Taco Bell on even a semi-consistent basis. I'd be floored, honestly. I don't even think he knows what a Baja Blast tastes like. Actually, I'm going to walk that back. He probably does. Everybody knows what a Baja Blast tastes like. Daniel Jones has been sacked 4 times. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget the fact that Daniel Jones has been sacked 4 times. I think I'm going to win in fantasy. Oh my God, life is so sweet. I'm actually projected the most points in my league, which is nice because, as I've mentioned earlier, I'm 0-6. So I'd like a win. But, at this point, my season's over. Not like I'm holding out for a title run. Jordan Love throws it long. Dontavion Wicks, touchdown. Can't believe I started Baker Mayfield. My dumbass starts the QB2 in fantasy against the Ravens, and Jordan Love decides to put on for the 5th game in a row. At least it didn't go to Jaden Reed, though, whom I'm playing in fantasy. Sammy Darnold throws it, goes nowhere. Lions are kind of feeling it. That's the good thing with the Lions, man. How many times has Daniel Jones gone down? This motherfucker 4 times. Seriously. 4 times. 4 fucking times. How about that, huh? 4 goddamn times. I gotta drop everything. 4 goddamn times. We're fucked. I said this throughout the week. I don't care what the hell I was talking about. Oh, yeah, really quick. The good thing with the Lions is even if David Montgomery gets hurt, Jahmyr Gibbs is a stud, and everybody knows that. So, it's like the Lions have their own fantasy handcuff, which is awesome. So go them. Here's what I was going to say. Any Giants fan would have told you, and I heard this on podcasts, I saw it on Instagram, obviously, who the fuck is getting carted off? Great. A Giant is getting carted off. It's, I don't know, some fella. They didn't even say his name. Great. Oh my God, Jalen Hurts is doing the thing. He's doing the Mahomes thing. He's doing the thing. He's doing the reverse, first down Eagles. He's doing the Mahomes thing. I'm going to let my Eagles fan buddy know that because he hates Mahomes and he hates that he does that. So that makes me happy. Kenneth Gainwell goes nowhere. Get him. Get him. This Giants defense is alive and well. Man, what was I saying? Any Giants fan could have told you that losing Andrew Thomas smokes us. Losing Andrew Thomas is way worse than losing Saquon or Thibodeau or Daniel. Fuck it, I'll say it. Even Dexter Lawrence. Not by much. They're both super important. But Andrew Thomas is the anchor. He is such a good left tackle. Even if he's had a couple bad reps this season, so he's let a couple sacks through. Whatever. He's a fantastic left tackle. First down Eagles. Who cares? Losing him, this is what happens. 4 sacks in the first half. After the O-line was playing stud all season. This is what happens. I just don't want to see it anymore. I just don't want to see, oh my God, did Odell just fumble? And I just watched Odell drop a pass. Just, what a cruel world. I was literally saying not 2 minutes ago how beautiful life is. What a cruel world we live in. Odell Beckham's dropping passes. Giants are losing to the Eagles with Saquon Barkley and Eagles green. I couldn't imagine a worse scenario, honestly. And Andrew Thomas is out for the season with a foot injury. I actually have the same injury as Andrew Thomas. To a much lesser degree, obviously. I didn't get surgery, and I'm not an offensive tackle in the NFL who weighs 300 pounds. But Liz Frank injuries hurt, man. You feel like you can't even, do anything. What the hell? What the hell just happened? So, Grant Calcaterra caught a pass. That's what happened. Geno, I'm watching a bunch of games, and I haven't talked about much else besides Giants-Eagles because nothing's happening. Except in the Seahawks-Falcons game, Geno throws a reverse to, I think, JSN, number 10, and JSN just throws a duck, basically, into, triple coverage, but it's right where it needs to be. It was such a bad pass that I think the corners like overplayed it and DK just had to catch up to it. So it just kind of, it was so bad it was good. They say you can't defend a perfect pass. Clearly, Geno's sacked, but DK Metcalf back putting on. Jalen Hurts throws it away. 4th down, 4th and 3. You know they're going for this one. You know the Eagles are going for this one. 4th and 3 in enemy territory, out of field goal range. Shoot, man, they're just going to give it to Saquon. They don't even care if they get it or not. They don't. That's the thing. The Eagles don't want to beat us. They just want to like legit just make us feel bad. That's the thing. That's why I hate the Eagles so much. They don't like care about the score of the game. Nick Sirianni doesn't make the right decisions most of the time. But because we're so bad, he gets away with it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, dude. That one. Wow. That was, dude. I'm not going to lie. Top 20 most frustrating touchdowns I've ever seen in my life. That's got to be up there. That's got to be on that list, dude. Oh, my God. I don't know what you're doing to watch me. If anyone's even here, I don't. Who the hell cares? If you're watching the Eagles-Giants game and you just saw the A.J. Brown touchdown, woof. That one felt like they jumped out of the screen and said, fuck you. I'm trying not to swear. You know, whatever. That's like they jumped out of the screen and said, fuck you to me. Honestly, that's literally what it feels like. It feels like Nick Sirianni walked out of my Samsung TV and smacked me across the face with his gay. Pause. Not trying to go any more further there. Not trying to go any further. No one's here, right? One person's here. Thanks for that. It's not going to the TikTok clip. The pause moment. My Nick Sirianni pause moment. Anyway, it's 3rd and 26. Geno Smith just calls it a drive. I can't believe A.J. Brown just scored. I mean, I'm going to try this one more time. It's like Nick Sirianni's walking right out of my Samsung TV and smacking me across the face with his goddamn hand. It hurts, dude. It hurts. Hurts my soul. Hurts my face. David Montgomery's back. And he's got a false start. I'm happy he's back. I'm glad he's not hurt. Gibbs got his moment. The Kai Cenat McChicken is back. Has anyone tried the chicken Big Mac? Is that worth? I don't know. The chicken Big Mac. Okay, well, Falcons punt returner just had like a weird identity crisis. That was odd. Whatever. Still commercial in Giants, Eagles. It's a Trump ad, I think, which is great. Love politics and sports. And Texans Packers. What's going on there? Joe Mixon. Handoff. Joe Mixon. Almost a first down. Not really. So that's something. 3rd down pack. Who is the Titans QB? Who is that? Wait a minute. Who the hell is the Titans QB? He looks familiar. He looks like he's built like Big Ben. What the hell? I mean, I got to look this up now. No one's going to tell me who the Colts. Goff steps back, throws it. Dude. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Vikings Lions is such a great game. I can't believe I don't have it in the multi-view. What the hell am I doing? Oh, that's because it's the nationally televised game, which tracks. Who is the Titans quarterback, and how are they beating the Bills? Mason? No way. No way is Mason Rudolph. That's crazy. That's crazy. How is he still playing? How is he? Does anybody remember the helmet thing? The Myles Garrett helmet thing? That was like 15 years ago. How is... Okay, I guess. Shoot. Sure, man. I can't believe that A.J. Brown touchdown. It's 4th down. Like 4th and 3. The Giants are getting through, and Jalen Hurts off his back foot just hucks one up to A.J. Brown, who burns our corner and basically walks into the end zone. What a rip. What a rip. Oh, and really hurt. Josh Allen cannot connect to Dalton Knox. Okay. The Battle of Ohio. Joe Burrow versus Deshaun Watson in the Battle of Ohio. Joe Burrow is sacked. God, dude, if the Bengals, the Bengals aren't going to lose, but it's any given Sunday, and they're only up a touchdown. If the Bengals lose this game, do you trade Joe Burrow? No, obviously not. But that's done. That's a finished season. You know what else is finished? The Giants O-line. Because Daniel Jones has been sacked 5 times, and there's 4 minutes left in the second quarter. 5 times he's been sacked. And none of them have been clean. None of them have been good. I don't think there's such a thing as a good sack to take. Well, maybe. I mean, he's been hit 8 times. What the hell? How do you even... I mean, the Eagles are pissed off. They're like, do you really think we're going to lose to the loser-ass Giants? It's like, yeah, that's kind of what we all thought. Because you guys have looked horrible for the past, year. Wow. Well, Dabes is. I don't even think he's calling from the book anymore. I think he's just telling him to go out there and just pray to God the O-line holds up for 2 seconds. Just get open, honestly. Who the hell knows? Oh, boy. I'm seeing advertisements for Giants-Panthers. That's going to be a fun one. Live from Munich. Daniel Jones airing it out. That should have been an interception. Should have been Quinyon Mitchell's pick. It wasn't. I mean, Daniel put it where no one could get it besides Quinyon Mitchell. It was right in the bucket for him. Right in a double coverage. I mean... It's 11-11, and I've got a wish. It's not for a Giants win, because I know that'll never come true. It's 11-11. I'm going to make a wish. Let's hope it comes true. It came true. Is anybody here? 2 people. For the viewers at home wondering what my wish was, it was to see if the girl I like DM me back, which she did. Come on. I mean, so there's 3 minutes to go, right? I don't know who started with the ball. Frankly, I don't care. If the Eagles started with the ball, great, because then the Giants can just punt it when they get the ball at the start of the second. But there's 3 minutes left. I'm pretty sure the Eagles have all 3 timeouts. They clearly have all the momentum. They're kicking our teeth in right now. If they score a touchdown here and go up 21 up, just stop televising the game. Just turn it off. It's over. It's done. Saquon scored. AJ scored. Jalen looks good. Giants O-line looks horrible. It's like I'm back in 2019, which is weird because 2019 reminds me of every other bad season the Giants have ever had. Bad O-line. No run game. Losing to the Eagles. At home. It's like I'm back at home. This feels like home cooking to me. This is like mom made soup. This is familiar. This is like, oh man, I got to go back to my comfort zone. The Giants got to lose to the Eagles at home on Fox. I'm going to go Fox myself, man. Damn it. Let's see if the Eagles can score. Let's see if the Eagles bring home a touchdown here. Let's see. Find out. Screen pass. Smitty goes nowhere. Yeah. Andrew Phillips. Yeah. Hell yeah. We're down 14 at home. Let's score. Actually, I can't blame Andrew Phillips. He's having a good game. The defense is playing good. God damn, is the offense a complete waste of time. It's like, what did the Titans coach say after they lost? It's like, if we just punted every drive, we would have won. I'm not saying we would win if we punted every drive. We're down 2 touchdowns, but I don't think anything would change if we punted on first down. Well, we've punted on every drive. Well, I think Daniel turned it over once. But besides that, we've punted on every drive. Punting every drive for an entire half is that's so Giants. That's so Giants. It almost puts a smile on my face. Honestly. Good defense, atrocious offense. All right offense, terrible defense. It's always something. In my last video, I pulled up Giants Saints, where the Saints hung 50 on us. That was an example of good offense, horrible defense. Now we're looking at the inverse. Alec Ingold moving the sticks. Go Dolphins. God, man. Saquon Barkley, big run, touchdown scorer. A.J. Brown, same thing. When does the pain end? When does the pain end? Someone's got to tell me. Because I've been waiting all day for a Giants win. And I think I'm going to have to keep waiting. The Giants play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. A part of me wants a higher pick. I really do. I want us to get Cam Ward. It's so obvious that we need a quarterback. It's a 4-year-old could be our general manager, honestly. Draft cornerback. That's it. That's all we need. Like, it's the most obvious situation in NFL history. Cleveland's up there too. Get rid of the QB. But, like, it's time to move on. It's not going to work out. And I want us to have a higher draft pick. But losing these games, especially in division at-home games, just really leaves a nasty taste in your mouth. It's the best way I could describe it is just like expired cyanide, just like it used to kill you, but now you just feel numb. Now it's dead. It's expired. You're not gonna die because the poison, it doesn't even work anymore. You're used to it. I've adjusted to losing to the Eagles at home. I'm sorry if I sound like a bitch. I'm sorry that I sound like all I do is complain. It is kind of all I do, but I'm a Giants fan. I think I've earned it. Okay. God, Jordan Love steps up, throws a crazy interception. Texans-Packers is actually a fun game. Like I said, I haven't been talking about the other games like I normally do. Texans-Packers has kind of been fun. I'm not going to lie. Like Jordan Love zipping and zippity doodah in the ball and just threw a pick. So there you go. Also, Geno driving, maybe? I don't know. Shit. Let's find out, yeah? Okay, so they finally show us where the Seahawks have the ball. It's at the 26-yard line. I haven't been paying attention to this game at all, besides that one really crazy trick pass. Noah Fant, get out of bounds, dude. All right, cool. Seahawks, 2nd and 5 from their own 20, I want to say. No, from the opponent 20. Geno is putting on. Geno has like 3 incomplete passes on the day. They're beating the Falcons, who are 4-2. Didn't the Falcons start pretty slow? It's almost like their quarterback is old and is coming off a big injury. They're actually doing okay. Good for the Falcons. Shoot. 3rd and 11 Eagles? I wasn't even paying attention. Nice. Get him. Damn. Dexter Lawrence just took down Jalen Hurts and Landon Dickerson. We're going to lose, but that puts a smile on my face. That's happy. That's cool. That is happy. That's what that is. Jeez, what a play. Puts a smile on my face. I feel like John Gruden right now. Just, put your hand in the dirt and just grab the guard and fucking pull down the quarterback, Dexter. It's like great. It's like awesome. It's great. Deshaun Watson's hurt. That's, what the, wait, who's warming up? Wait, why is DTR warming up? I thought we were going to see J-Bo. Why is DTR warming up? And why is all of Cleveland celebrating? Ooh, he broke his leg. A non-contact leg injury. I don't want to... This is such an awkward thing. Deshaun Watson getting hurt. I'm going to call it. I call it like it is. Deshaun Watson getting hurt is awkward as hell. Because it's a non-contact leg injury. I don't want to call it... I feel like calling it divine intervention is so messed up and so insensitive to say, but it's all that's on my head. And I know Twitter's going to say it, so who the hell cares? Look, we're all thinking it. If Deshaun Watson, non-contact broken leg, that's kind of like the man upstairs doesn't want him playing anymore. The man upstairs wants J-Bo, and they're putting in DTR. What the hell? Give the people what they want. The Browns, come on, dude. Unless they're full-on tanking, which... makes sense. Why put in DTR? Put in a leader. Put in your goddamn quarterback. Come on, Daniel. I've got it in my quarterback. Bang. Tyrone Tracy. 5 to 6 yard gain. Hey, question. Is Tyrone Tracy the only person on our team with hands? Like, literally, and I don't mean that, like, it's the only way they can catch it. No, I mean, like, did everybody else on the team get, like, their hands chopped off in some sort of mafia situation? Because Daniel Jones is only throwing to the running back. Touchdown Seahawks. That's awesome. DK Metcalf. Strong. That's cool. 2nd and 5 Giants. Forget what I was saying about the Daniel Jones or whatever. Who cares? Damn, what a pass. Wow, Geno Smith just threw it between like 4 guys. In NCAA, that's a pick. Or CFB. In CFB, that's a pick. What are we talking about? Oh, yeah, 3rd and 3 Giants. Daniel Jones in an empty set. Honestly, man, let's see what we've cooked up here. Eagles sending a 4-man rush. Throws, Neighbors, bang. He's okay, right? That's literally just life as a Giants fan. Just seeing Malik Neighbors catch a pass. He's fine, though, right? He's good? Yeah, let's get it. Let's end this drive. Let's end this half with a field goal, yeah? Let's do it. Let's let them know that we're not to be trifled with. Damn, Daniel Jones finally gets a minute. That's the thing. He gets time, but no one gets open. Better yet, he can't get the ball there either way. So, like, I'm starving. I'm starving, chat. I'm hungry as a motherfucker. I'm going to be honest. I said I was going to swear less. Just not working out. Ball's at the Philadelphia 47. So well out of field goal range. And that's it. There weren't Scott Hansen's like, why is DTR out there? I completely agree. He's like, I thought we were going to see J-Bo. It's like, yeah, we all wanted to see J-Bo. First down. Daniel Jones ran it, and he almost got it. No, he did. Did he get it? What the hell? Did they call him short? Did they spot him short? Did they spot him short? Daniel Jones is a klutz, but he's not that stupid. He clearly got that. Give me a break. They called him short there. God, I can't wait for the refs to do a jersey swap with Jalen Hurts after the game. What a rip. Damn, Gronk's losing weight. Am I the only one that's thinking that? Probably not. Hope he's okay. Every time a celebrity loses weight, it's like, are they dying? It's like, no, they're good. Call a timeout, Dabes. Shit. What a waste. All because Daniel Jones, they mark him a yard short. We have to push for the first down and then burn a timeout. So it's almost like he just stayed in bounds on that last play. Nick Chubb Tubby. If the Bengals lose, I don't know what the hell you do if you're Cincy. Because you got everyone on expiring deals. You got Joe Burrow on an expiring deal. And, no, you got everyone besides Joe Burrow on an expiring deal. And your team sucks. So where do you go? Back home to Cincinnati? Not exactly the place to be. Offensive offsides. Only Cleveland. Only in Cleveland. Offensive offsides from the 1 yard line. What the hell? God, they're showing the Saquon run again, and I thought it happened again, and it was like I felt like a twinge in my neck, like a ching, like as if like, oh shit, something's wrong in the force. Flag on the play. False start Giants. We're out of field goal range. Who cares? Whatever. I need some water. Something came over me. Way too hot to simmer down. It's on the Eagles. No shit. Encroachment? You could call encroachment, neutral zone infraction, whatever. That's a flag. First down, G-men. You don't see a lot of encroachment calls. It's even Madden because people are idiots, but not in the real NFL. 1st and 5. Kind of a dream scenario for Daniel Jones in the ragtag Giants offense. Jags beat the Patriots. Cool. Daniel Jones throws underneath to Malik Neighbors. Get out of bounds, God damn it. Whatever, fuck it. Spike it. Good grab. Good grab, stud. He wanted the touchdown. Okay, so Dave's called a timeout. Actually, that makes sense, honestly. Whatever, we're probably just going to throw it. Let's go for the end zone. If we can score a touchdown, I might not be so pessimistic. But at this point, it's like, dude, it's not only that we haven't scored, it's that our offense, besides this drive, has just done absolutely nothing. Like, this is the greatest drive of the day. And we're probably going to end it in a field goal, which, I mean, when you score 0 points, ending a drive in a field goal is, I mean, that's fine. But still, I'm pissed. Like, words don't describe how bad this offense has looked. By the way, Browns still haven't scored. Offensive offside, who cares? 3rd and goal. Malik Neighbors has 8 fantasy points, which, isn't great. But like I said, I think I'm doing okay in fantasy this week. So life goes on. Dan Campbell's yelling at something. 28 seconds in New York, 29 in Minnesota. Daniel, 1st and 10. Off his back foot, throws it to Wandale in no man's land. Why would you throw that? Fuck, Daniel. Why would you even, there's defenders draped all over him. Now we're spiking on 3rd down. So now we basically get a play. Touchdown Joe Mixon, go Texans. Now we basically get a play to go for the end zone. And then a field goal. Every drive ends in a kick. Great. I still can't believe we hired Jason Garrett as our offensive coordinator. It's like 5 years ago, but I'm still upset about it. Darius Slay is limping off. I'm sure he's fine. Darius Slayton's such a drama queen. Oh. Well, I guess the Eagles had to use a timeout. So then do we get our timeout back? Am I missing something, or should we get a timeout from that? What the hell? What a rip. Whatever, who cares? Whatever, this game's stupid anyway. The Giants are going to lose. Who cares? Casey Eck, Philly owns you. Is that right, Casey? I can't disagree. I mean, I don't know what the hell I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with that, pal. Philly doesn't own much, honestly. 3-2, lost to Tampa in the playoffs. Definitely not going to do anything this season, but yes. I don't know. I got very defensive there, Casey Eck. My bad. I guess you could say I got the Eck. Anyway. Daniel, 3rd and 4. Touchdown, Giants. 84. Is that Theo? There's a flag. Let's make sure it's not offensive PI. It might be offensive PI. Giants are reacting like it's offensive PI. It's offensive PI. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. See, when you say Philly owns us, it doesn't hurt me because everybody owns us. We own ourselves. Offensive pass interference in the end zone to score a touchdown, and they called it. That's all I have. Just exhale. Fuck. God forbid we're happy. Just God forbid. What a rip. What a rip, dude. My fantasy team is putting on this week, though. Jahmyr Gibbs, Tucker Kraft, Javonte Williams. Eagles call another timeout. Who cares? Whatever. No way. He didn't just say that. 657 days it's been. 657 days the Giants have gone without a Daniel Jones passing touchdown at home. All right, I see Casey said something. Let's see. Let's get into it. Let's KC what he said. You won't be relevant for years to come. Give Daniel Jones another extension. I don't know why we'd give him an extension. There's 3 years left on his current contract. I don't think we need to give him another. I think we've got him locked down. I don't think that's our concern. You won't be relevant for years to come. I mean, I disagree with that. I feel like we've got a good young core here. We've got Daniel. We've got Malik. No, but look. To say you won't be relevant for years is a crazy thing to say in the modern NFL. Look at Washington. They turn it around in a season. Detroit more or less turn it around in a season. Texans turn it around in a season. Teams can just get good really quickly. So while the Giants suck, and the bar is so low, Casey. The bar is so low for the Giants. I expect them to suck every year. Anything can happen. Malik Neighbors isn't terrible. If he was bad, I'd give it to you. We're screwed. But Malik Neighbors is good. Defense looks good. You got to give us that case. Come on. So, I don't know, pal. I'm not trying to say the Giants are the greatest team ever. I don't know why people think that I think that. I think that I hate the Giants more than anyone. That's the thing. I'm a Giants fan, but I'm also a Giants hater. How are they not going to call offensive pass interference on that A.J. Brown touchdown? If they're going to call it on Theo, A.J. Brown stiff-armed our corner. What a joke. What a joke. The refs aren't giving us anything. Not that it matters. It wouldn't make the difference, but, it hurts. I wish they could have given us a little bit of a boost. We need it. Is Calvin Ridley going to score a touchdown? Oh, my God. Wait, what is going on in Tennessee? What is going on in Tennessee? Oh, please score. Please score. Damn it. Please score. One more. One more. Mason Rudolph. Of course. Leave it to Mason Rudolph to blow it. Whatever, man. So we're halftime in Giants-Eagles, basically. Jalen Hurts is going to kneel it out. Halftime in Titans-Bills. Not that anyone cares. Minute left in Packers-Texans. Christian Watson, 9-yard grab, I think. Jordan Love calling the clenched fist. Thank you for Barkley. I think that's what you're saying, Case. Thank you for Barkley. Well, I didn't send Barkley to the Eagles. I didn't do that, right? But I get what you're saying. The Giants gave the Eagles Saquon Barkley by not re-signing him. Here's the thing. The Eagles way overpaid for Saquon Barkley. Like, if you told me that we signed Saquon Barkley for the amount of money the Eagles signed him for, I'd be pissed. I'd be livid, man. We didn't have that money. So we were going to ask him to take a pay cut to play for a worse team. I get that. Like, we just flat out couldn't afford him. Would I rather have a left guard or a running back? A running back, because we haven't seen him do anything for the past half decade. In case you forgot, the Giants have been bad with Saquon Barkley. So you can enjoy him. You can enjoy him. Enjoy 4-2. Shit. Eagles are going to do awesome in October and November. Hell, they might even win a couple games in December. But when I'm streaming the playoffs in January and the Eagles are getting smacked by whatever good team makes it, rejoin the stream and let me know. Because until then, I don't care. Congrats, they beat the Giants. Congrats. They beat the Giants and the Browns. What the hell? What a team. What a guy. What a group of guys. It's like, call me when you play Tampa. Call me when you play Detroit or Green Bay or Minnesota or, I don't know, I'll say it, Dallas, Washington. Like, I don't think those are dubs for the Eagles. I don't think that's confirmed for sure. And I think Eagles fans are sweating it. I think Eagles fans are like, hey, like, I don't know what this team has. I mean, half of the Eagles fans, more than half, I'd say, want the head coach gone. When's the last time a head coach got fired and the team won the Super Bowl that season? Oh, wait, never, because that doesn't happen. Bad coaches don't win big games. So, like, I don't know what the light at the end of the tunnel is here. I missed, like, the entire end of Packers-Texans. I guess the Packers punted. And then the Texans are just going to kneel it out? Sure. Browns-Bengals is back on. Browns-Bengals is back on. It's 3rd and 8. 7. Okay, so the Browns, did they score a touchdown? Nick Chubb scored, but I guess they missed the point after, so the Bengals are still up. That's a team that needs to panic. I've been talking shit on the Eagles. The Bengals are in real trouble. The Bengals are done. If this is going to be this close against Cleveland, I just don't know what you're waiting for. Big grab T, though. Big grab T Higgins. Did he catch it? He didn't. Great. We beat Green Bay opening game. Oh, that is true. That is true, actually. I forgot about that game. I forgot about that game because it was in Brazil and was week 1. So, not really going to count that one. They barely etched them out in Brazil. Let's replay that one. If the Eagles could beat the Packers, even at the link, if the Eagles win that game, I'll shut the hell up. But the Brazil one, sure. If you want to call that one a game, if you want to call that one the good Eagles, sure. With everyone slipping and sliding and Jordan Love getting hurt, sure. I'm just saying that it seems like it's falling apart from the inside, mostly because of the coach. Not like, because that's the thing. I don't think the Eagles have a bad roster. I'm not an idiot. I don't think the Eagles have a bad team. But if your quarterback and head coach don't get along, then what the hell do you expect how is this going to end? How is this going to end? It's that simple. Like, there's like 10 or 12 good teams in the NFL. And all of them have good coaches. So even if the Eagles are one of those good teams, that's the difference. That's all I'm saying. No disrespect to your team, Casey. Look, actually full respect. I don't like the Eagles. I'll say it. I'm a Giants fan. I don't like the Eagles. But I respect you as a person. And I respect that the Eagles are beating the Giants right now and that they beat the Packers in week 1. I just, I'm hard-pressed to find a true Eagles believer. So, it's nice to finally meet one, honestly. Because every Eagles fan I've come across isn't thrilled where this season's going. Not thrilled at all. God, it's halftime in every game right now. I don't even know what to talk about right now. So now I'm just going back and forth with Case here about whether or not the Eagles. Casey, I think you're the only one in here, pal. I think we're just, I don't even know if he's still here. But I think we're the only ones going back and forth here, man. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can admit the Giants suck, though. I can admit that. I'll tell you that. The Giants are playing like ass. No way around it. What else is going on in the sports world? Let me do the HUNNABALL halftime catch up. That's the thing I just came up with 10 seconds ago. All right, so what's going on with each game? Well, let's start off with Thursday, right? So Thursday night football happened, and Broncos Saints was the game. I didn't watch it. I saw some highlights. I've heard it was the worst game ever. So Broncos Saints, complete L. I don't know. Talking about games. At least we have an accurate quarterback. Now that I don't know about. That I don't know about. I don't know if Jalen Hurts is an accurate quarterback. Is that how he's labeled? Because all I've heard is turnover machine. So I don't know about accurate quarterback. You've got Daniel Jones beat, but as far as among other quarterbacks, I don't know. I'd probably say Tua can put it between the numbers better than Jay Hurts. Jared Goff can throw a more accurate pass. Kirk Cousins probably throws a better ball, just sheer accuracy-wise. I'd say Jalen Hurts can move. I'd say he's got a decently strong arm, but accuracy is where we kind of clash. He also has a lot of help. Let's not act like he doesn't have a lot of help, pal. Other games that are going on. Titans-Bills. So the Titans are beating the Bills right now, and I just don't know how to process that. How did we get there? Though, I mean, I guess because Will Levis isn't turning the ball over every single play. That's probably why. The Titans might be not terrible. That's my contentious argument. I'm not saying they're good, but they might be not terrible. Will Levis seriously might be just tanking that offense. Texans-Packers. So the Texans are up. The big story is Joe Mixon has 2 touchdowns apparently. Outside of that, there's not much to write home about. CJ Stroud's playing okay. Not really. 5 for 11, 44 yards. Nico Collins is out, so it's time for Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell to step up, and they've done a great job. They've combined for 3 yards. Got us to the Super Bowl. That was a while ago, though. That was a long time ago. That was a whole other Super Bowl ago. Like, I agree, that was a good season. And that Eagles team, woof. That Eagles team could beat anyone, us included. Beat the Giants in the playoffs that year. I'd argue we were relevant that year, but hey, beat us in the playoffs. But that's the thing. You see, I'm not bringing up 2 years ago. I'm not bringing up Eagles-Giants playoff game or how we beat the Vikings in the playoffs and had won an 11-game season. I'm not bringing that up because that's old news. That was a full season ago. So if you want to talk about how the Eagles started 11-0 last year and how the roster's good and all that jazz, I'll give it to you. But if we're going to live 2 years ago, like, was Tom Brady still playing? I don't think he was. But, like, you know what I mean? That was a while ago, man. 2 years ago. You guys had Jason Kelce. You guys had James Bradbury. Remember him? I know you remember him because you saw the Super Bowl. Look, I'm just saying it's time to get off that horse, and it's time to actually do something. It's time to actually achieve something. Because beating the Browns and the Giants isn't achieving something. Beating the Packers in week 1 is something, but the Brazil game, that's not a make or break thing. Okay? Lions-Vikings, 21-10 Lions. Jahmyr Gibbs is putting on. David Montgomery got hurt, but he's fine now. So, any Lions fantasy owners rejoice because this team is so good and so fun. And, well, Montgomery's not having a good game. 12 yards, no touchdowns, 2 grabs. Who cares? Amon-Ra's also doing well, putting on. Jared Goff, Ryan Gosling doing it. Not a lot of games. I guess because there's bye weeks, and then we have 2 Monday night games. One exclusively streamed on ESPN+. Who doesn't love that? Whatever. We got Jets Steelers in the prime time. I'm not watching that one. I promise you that. I will not be streaming Jets Steelers in prime time. I don't plan on staying on for any more games. I'm not going to watch Panthers, Commanders, or Raiders, Rams. Hey, we got Michael Castro. Chargers versus Cardinals Monday night. Yeah, that's what we got. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Chargers, Cardinals. Oh wait, no, it's not. My bad. I meant to talk about Ravens, Bucks. Chargers, Cardinals. Like not who cares. That's an okay game, honestly. But Ravens, Bucks. I'm looking forward to it. That might be fun. It might be bad. The Bucks might get killed because the Ravens are like a more established winning organization, and I don't know how to feel about Baker Mayfield. Is he an elite quarterback? I don't think so, but I can't. There's nothing I can say to prove it wrong. I'm fired up for that one. But Chargers, Cardinals, only on ESPN Plus, by the way, Michael. So I know, is that a Pats logo? I can't even tell. Whatever. But are you Chargers fan, Mike? Because I've thrown them through the gutter once or twice. We go to the playoffs every year. Giants make the wild card game. That's your Super Bowl. Lol. Like, that's funny, actually. That's pretty funny. I can't disagree with you. A Giants wild card, when the Giants beat the Vikings, I was pretty fucking happy. I can't even dispute that. I was really happy. Like, that meant a lot to me. But, like, at the same time, we can play that game, and you could say our standards are different. The Giants win, like, 4 or 5 games a season, and, like, the Eagles win 9 or 10. I'd say you and I, Casey, probably get the same amount of enjoyment out of an NFL season, like pretty much equal. In fact, I'd argue, that because your standard is so high, that when your team loses, it hurts more, and when they win, it feels worse. It just, the whole experience feels worse because the bar's higher. You expect to win, so when you win, it's like a relief, like, oh, thank God we didn't lose to Cleveland. Thank God we didn't lose to the crumb-ass Giants. But, like, for me, a win is fun. Winning is fun. So, like, congrats. You guys make the playoffs. I don't remember the last time. I mean, you guys made the Super Bowl a year ago. Look, I'm still living in the past. Let's talk about Tampa. What happened there? Was that your Super Bowl? Because you guys got smacked. Let's be real. Case. The Eagles got smacked in the playoffs against the Buccaneers. And that was after they lost a bunch of games, including one to the Giants. Let's not forget that last season you split with us. So let's not get hasty, all right? What other games are going on? Bengals, Browns, Deshaun Watson. So I just saw on the CBS cam, Deshaun Watson is getting carted out. So he might miss a lot of time. And like I said, a Deshaun Watson non-contact injury is just such an awkward thing for society to go through. I'm not going to lie. You know Twitter's going to go crazy. It probably already has. That's nuts. What else is going on? What's the story with Bengals Browns? Because it's 7-6 Cincy. Buccaneers are good. I agree, Mike. Michael. I agree. Tampa is good. In fact, I started Baker Mayfield over Jordan Love in fantasy this week because I'm a believer. I just don't know if they're beat the Ravens on prime time good. In fact, is the game in Baltimore? Okay, the game's in Tampa, so that does help. The spread is 3.5 for the Ravens in Tampa. If the Bucks win, then we got to really have a conversation. We got to really have a conversation of, are the Bucks legitimate Super Bowl contenders if they win this game? If they lose, they're Tampa. They're still overachieving. They're still better than who we thought they were. Baker Mayfield is still, I'd say, a franchise QB, but they're not contenders. That's the truth of the matter, at least in October. The NFL goes up and down. I mean, you can ask Casey right here. I mean, the Eagles started 11-0 last season, and then what happened? So, you know. Seahawks, Falcons. So the Seahawks are up 17-7 against the Falcons. For some reason, the box score isn't loading on ESPN, so I can't tell you what's going on. But I saw Metcalf score. I'm pretty sure Walker scored. The game's back, so it's not even halftime anymore. So they're rolling. Seahawks are doing something. Drake London noticeably absent. It's a Drake London kind of day. 2 targets, 1 catch for 12 yards. So that's something. And I think that's it. Dolphins, Colts. Forgot about this one. Yeah, the Dolphins are winning, which is weird. Tyler Huntley has a touchdown pass. Devon Achan's kind of putting on. And Jonnu Smith, 56 yards and a touchdown. Who would have thought? Are Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle active? Because they haven't been targeted once. In fact, Odell Beckham's been targeted twice. And Malik Washington's been targeted once. Julian Hill's been targeted twice. Alec Ingold's been targeted once, and Jonnu Smith has been targeted 4 times, and yet Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle are not on the sheet. And I think they're playing. I could be wrong. I think they're playing. Let me look this up to make sure, chat. Let me see if Jalen Waddle is playing. I think so. It says he's healthy, so, I mean, it says he's healthy. So let's check out Tyreek, huh? Again, healthy. Oh, he has a rush attempt, so my bad. He is on the box score, actually. He has a rush attempt for 5 yards. So all the Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle fantasy owners, that sucks. You know what else sucks? Eagles get the ball at half. Cool. Let's see if we can stop them. Because honestly, watching Giants games at this point is just, can our defense look good? Because we're not going to win the game. Our offense is useless. Our offense is completely anemic. Jeez, Tony Pollard just lost like 20 yards. I'd love a sandwich right now. I'm hungry. You know, normally most football fans will like get a snack at halftime, like eat lunch or something. I have to talk through halftime. Get to talk through halftime. And I'm starving. I haven't eaten today. I was going to drink a protein shake at my original streaming venue, but I got kicked out. I got bumped at my streaming venue. I have 500 subscribers, and I'm getting bumped. What the hell? Ugh. I didn't say that. I got to clarify. I didn't say that like, oh, I'm hot shit. I got 500 subscribers. I'm saying that like bumped is like that's what happens to like pros who are getting kicked out of Madison Square Garden. I'm just getting kicked out of the warehouse that I normally stream at because I can be loud in. Which, you know, when I say that sentence, it makes sense that I got kicked out. Anyway, Jalen Hurts is 8 for 10, 98 yards, and he's been running all over us. Saquon Barkley, 9 rushes, 75 yards. He's basically averaging 10 yards a carry. So, yay us. Ugh. My beard itches. I've grown out the beard for Halloween. I normally don't look like this. I normally look like 5-10 years younger. But I guess we're wearing a beard this season. Saquon Barkley, bunch of nothing, gets like 4 yards. So 3rd and 5, I believe, if I'm not mistaken here. Drake London with another grab, so good for him. He's putting on. You know, I focused a lot on the Giants-Eagles last half. I don't foresee that happening this time around. I could easily see the Eagles going down and scoring a touchdown here and me just turning it off. Me just turning the game off. Because, like, what are we doing? It's the Giants' 100th season, and we're going to go down to 2-5. Like, what's the point of, like, remembering history? Remembering what the good old days? The 20s? Like, what the hell? We've only worn the Century Reds once. It was almost like that was just one big gag. Giants are such a joke. Jalen Hurts, that's a clear pass interference. No way they didn't call that. That's funny. That's funny. Case, I don't know if you're still in here, pal, but that was a pass interference. I'll give it to you. That was a pass interference that they missed on Devonta. Nope. Was it Case? Who is that? 83. The Eagles slot guy. Maybe it wasn't actually. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I'm not a ref. I'm not going to act like I'm one. I don't know what the hell's going on in this game. 4th down, Eagles. Let's see if Emir Smith-Marset, that's his name. I didn't know his first name was Emir. Jalen, 3rd and 12. Just perfect. Pitch and catch right to Kincaid. God, the Eagles punter is kind of putting on. Woof. Elias? I already forgot the punt returner's name. Smith-Marset? Woof. That guy didn't go anywhere. That guy's not very fast at all. 4th and 1. Falcons are going for it. I should have mentioned that. Touchdown Drake London. I don't know why I just delivered that so coldly. But, yeah, touchdown Drake. Drake London's kind of having a half. He didn't do anything in the first half, apparently. He had, like, a catch and a target, which, you know, you would need both. But, like, now he's putting on. Touchdown Falcons. And the Falcons are back. So I said the Seahawks were, up big. Now it's 17-14. Anything can happen. If anybody's in here, if there's anyone in here, which I'm just not going to check. I'm just going to talk out into the void until the stream ends. If anyone's in here, I'd like to know if you think the 49ers are going to win or if the Chiefs are going to win. Because I've been back and forth with that all week. Touchdown Bills. I think it's Curtis Samuel. Amari Cooper. Never mind. Amari Cooper scored a touchdown. Let's go. That's awesome. I wasn't sure who it was. I didn't recognize him. And I'm pretty sure Sam Darnold just threw a pick six. Yup. Brian Branch pick six. Don't you love football? Amari Cooper scoring touchdowns on the Bills, and Brian Branch is taking back pick sixes. Brian Branch is like an oddly fun safety. He's cool to watch. He's fun. Was it a pick six? Oh, damn. I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't a pick six. It was a fumble six. Naylor. Jalen Naylor. Any Vikes fans out there? Know that name. Jalen Naylor. Up and down this guy. Really weirdo. I'll tell you. Was he out of bounds? Oh, boy. He was out of bounds. So the whole thing's going to get called back. So me saying, don't you love the NFL? Pretty worthless. As I was saying, no one said it in the chat, but 49ers Chiefs is a tricky one. That's a weird game because, like, obviously it's a Super Bowl rematch. Obviously it's two good teams. You have the Chiefs who have, like, really stumbled their way to 5-0, which is such a weird thing to say, but it's true. They've won close game after close game, and it seems like they're due for some positive regression. But then there's the Niners, who've been just smacked by injuries, who like are on the Super Bowl hangover, who frankly haven't looked great at all. I think they're 3-3. They look 3-3. They deserve to be 3-3. They got George and Debo going on podcasts saying the Lions are a better team. And frankly, honestly, if that touchdown gets held up, which I don't think it will, Lions are up 27-10 against the Vikings. Which, like, that's the undefeated 5-0 Vikings. The Lions are going to the Super Bowl. That's why, Casey, I don't know if you're still here, Casey. Haven't said anything in the chat for a while, but this is to any Eagles fan out there. How do you expect to beat this Lions team? How? How do you expect to beat this Lions team? Because I don't think you could beat Minnesota. And the Lions are kicking the hell out of Minnesota. I'm pretty sure in Minnesota, too. I keep saying Minnesota. But, like, in their home stadium. DTR, just, man, why is DTR in? Damn it. So Deshaun Watson's finally out. Deshaun Watson finally gives us a window to see Jameis Winston, and we're denied at the gates of heaven. That hurts. No way. That's cool. Watching someone watch sports I don't know what I'm doing with these streams. Papa John's has an ad, and it's for like, I don't know, $6.99 takeout. Who cares? And it's probably all just a sham. These pizza companies are just flat out lying to us in marketing now because you can't afford $6-7 pizzas in today's economy. So they're just lying to us and using promotions to manipulate the consumer. DTR, big run. But there was a Papa John's ad, and there was this guy from TikTok whom I recognize and from YouTube Shorts who's, cool dude, not that huge of a creator, and he's on national television on a Papa John's ad. So good for him. And while I was talking through that, I wasn't able to mention Giants got a 3-and-out. So sweet. Giants got a 3-and-out. I mean, Wandale had no chance there. Darius Slay, who was limping off the field at halftime, we all knew he was okay. He's so dramatic. He's fine. He's punching the ball out from Wandale. Darius Slayton's laughing and joking on the sideline. He's having fun. I'm glad the vibes are still good. Say what you will about the Giants and how terrible they are. The vibes are still there. No, they're not. This team's horrible. This offense just, I'm telling you, punt it. Just punt it away, man. Let's just stop the misery. Let's just punt it every play, and let's just hope that their guy muffs it one of these days. That'd be nice. Maybe we can do something. Maybe we can rely on a Jalen Hurts turnover. That's kind of what I'm praying for. God knows crazier things have happened than a Jalen Hurts pick. Maybe a Jalen Hurts pick 6 even. Happening against the Giants last season. Kenny. First down, Kenneth Walker. Seahawks are moving the ball almost into Falcons territory, but not yet. Bengals, Browns, DTR running again. There's a flag on the field, unfortunately. Fantastic block. Jesus Christ. DTR just went for a hurdle, and it didn't work. But, man, y'all used to being trashed. Okay, so you're still here, Casey. Thank you. You're still here. Good. Cool. Okay. So we're used to being trash. It's your culture. I was talking about that like 15 minutes ago. But I guess if you want to spin it like that, sure. It's our culture to be trash. I would argue it's your culture to be uptight. And that's why you're chirping me about the Giants. And that's why you're deep down, know you should be winning by more. Deep down, you're concerned that the Giants pass rush is getting through. Deep down, you know that Washington's probably going to win the division. Giants are a flag. Yup. I'm just going to hope that flag is what you meant to type out there. And if so, watch my video on flags. It's on my channel. It's it's a fun one. Talks about penalties, talks about the Chiefs, boo Chiefs. And I should have thrown in Bradbury's hold. Should have. Talking about flags. There you go. Like I said, DTR is out there for the Browns, so that's a shame. All right, so we got a USAA ad in the Giants-Eagles game. We got, oh my God, the Browns are 0, and the Bengals are 0-6 on third down against the Browns. I said this already, so I hate to repeat myself. I'm ripping on the Eagles a lot because the Giants are playing them. It's time to hit the panic button in Cincinnati. The Bengals are so screwed. Like, the Bengals suck, man. Chiefs are a winning team you can respect. Okay, well, that's not what I expected. So is it really just wins and losses? Is that it? Is that all it takes? Are the Vikings the best team? Are the Vikings the second best team in the NFL right now? Is that what we're doing? I think there's context to it a little bit. Like, the Bengals are 2-4, but I think they're better than 2-4. I don't think the Chiefs are as good as 5-0, but they are a winning team. I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna dispute the two-time champs or first down AJ Brown. I'm not gonna dispute the two-time champs are a winning team. I'm just saying the refs give them a lot of calls. People think. Actually, in my video we found that they don't get that many calls, but I didn't want to spoil it, but whatever. I had to play my hand. 1st and 10 Eagles. Let's see it. It's a handoff to Saquon Barkley, and he cuts to the outside. Jeez, good job tackle. Is that Pinnock? I think so. Nice. Good tackle. Still got like 5 or 6 yards, though, so that's something. Raheem Mostert fumbled. Colts are back in it. In the Nothing Bowl, Colts Dolphins, Colts are back in it. Who picked it up? Is that the dude from Michigan? Who is that? God, what's his name? Damn it. What's that guy's name they drafted out of Michigan? High floor guy. They took him in the 2nd round. Damn it. I'm thinking of Rashawn Gary, but obviously the Colts didn't take Rashawn Gary. Fuck. Bo, no. Damn it. It starts with a B. Oh, God damn it. What is it called? Case, you got it, man? Who is the Colts defensive end who went to Michigan, who went in the 2nd round? High floor guy. Giants almost took him at 11. I see you said something. Let me just find out who this was, and then I'll respond to what I'm sure was a mean thing about my favorite team. Let's go to defense. Come on. What's his name? Damn it. Kwity Paye. Kwity Paye is his name. Damn. Kwity Paye. Saquon Barkley just got like 60 yards. I looked up and Saquon Barkley's in the red zone. How the fuck does this keep happening, dude? Oh my God. The Jalen Hurts read option. We literally read it right, and it still didn't matter. God, watching Saquon move the sticks hurts. We never think any year, wow, Giants are going to be good this year. I don't know. I thought last year the bar was kind of high. Last year, people kind of expected things, like going into last year, because we were coming off a playoff win. And we had sounds like a Giant. Yeah, whatever. I think we were good last year. Sounds like Kwity Paye? What are you, ripping on Kwity Paye now? We didn't even take him. He's on the Colts. And that was a hold they missed, by the way, on, who's 83? Watson? Who the fuck? The Eagles are so weird. Anyway, what was I saying? We never think the Giants are going to be good. So last year, we started the season prime time against the Cowboys at home, coming off a playoff season, and we had Darren Waller, which is such a stupid thing saying in hindsight. Obviously, Darren Waller didn't work out. I don't like the guy. But people expected us to be not terrible. The over-under was like, I don't know, 7.5, 8. Touchdown Josh Jacobs. Packers are up again. So there was a year within the last 2 years that people thought, wow, the Giants are going to be good this year. But again, I would argue people expect the Eagles to be good, and they're not. So I'd say that's a bummer too. I don't know why you're thrilled about that. I don't know why I don't think expectations win championships, but I guess that makes me a contrarian. Seahawks are also in the red zone. Geno Smith has had all day in the pocket, throws a beauty to Ken Walker, touchdown Seahawks. This has been a fun day of football. Trey Sermon, is that him? Is Trey Sermon, has he gotten a look today? Is Trey Sermon still at 0.2 points? Because if that's the case, oh great, I got to reset God, no one told me. I got to reset the ESPN thing. I'm not trying to see the MLB. I'm trying to see the NFL. Damn. Anyway. Oh God. What'd you say this time, Case? I just wanted to see. Let me check if Trey Sermon is putting on, and then I'll respond to whatever that says. Trey Sermon is 0.5, so of course not. Trey Sermon's done. Goodson has 3, so that's great. That's really awesome. I benched Keon Coleman for Trey Sermon, who has 8, but whatever. I'm probably still gonna win either way. We don't know how to draft Daniel Jones. It looks like mentally challenged. Looks like he's mentally challenged. Go blue. Yeah, that got a laugh out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Look, that's not nice, Casey. It's not nice. We don't say that about Daniel Jones. That's not a kind thing to say about a human being. But I can't say I disagree with you. All right, I can't say I disagree. I don't know where in this dialogue that you've gotten that I'm a big Daniel Jones supporter. I think he sucks. I can't wait until we move off of him, because then we can finally have an offense, and then we'll actually be able to compete with you guys. But I am not a Daniel Jones guy. This is not a number 8. Okay, this is a 9. This is not 8. Okay, I might look like it. It's not. Okay, I don't think Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. I think when he misses time, we're better. And I think he's the main thing holding us back this season. So no, I don't disagree with you that the Eagles don't know how to draft Daniel Jones, because that's a very specific thing to know how to do. The only one team has done that, and it's mine. 2nd and 4 Birds. I think they're going to score a touchdown on this drive. Hot take. They're on the 7-yard line. Let's find out who gets it. Could be Smitty. Could be Jalen Hurts. Could be Grant Calcaterra. Saquon Barkley stuffed. Only gets 2 yards. 3rd and 2. Obviously 4 down territory. Bring in the GOAT. Living in the past. Am I? Am I living in the past? I just said how I'm looking forward. I realized I took my sunglasses off. I had to check back in. We own you. You just admitted it. Yeah. Again, you do. But I hope that when we move past this doofus at quarterback, then we could start competing again. And as far as owning us, once again, you're the better team. But we beat you last season. There's an own and then there's winning. And you guys split with us last year, and it's a 14-3 game, and now it's 4th down. So we own you. You just admitted it. Eagles go green, living in the past. Your jersey. My jersey is of a rookie. It's Neighbors. He changed his number. It should be a 1. I bought the stupid 9 jersey. But no, it's Neighbors. So I don't know how saying I hope we draft a quarterback and wearing a Malik Neighbors, who's a rookie, jersey is living in the past. But go off, Case. Jeez. Also, Bengals scored, I think. Bengals touchdown. 4th and 2 Eagles. Let's see what happens here, Case. 4th and 2. Obviously, the Eagles are going for it. It's going to be a pass. Jalen Hurts has all day in the pocket. Has literally all day and doesn't score but gets the first. Doesn't score, gets the first, takes a big hit. I guess you didn't go nowhere. We didn't. I didn't. I'm sitting down. This conversation doesn't work if it doesn't make sense. What do you mean? I didn't go nowhere. I know that. I'm sitting still. You're talking about the Giants? Because the Eagles have the ball. 1st down Eagles. They're going to score. Tush push all the way. Saquon, handoff, most obvious run in history. Didn't get it. Good play, Giants. I can't believe how much time Jalen Hurts had that play. You want to talk about not going anywhere? Our pass rush didn't go anywhere. And yeah, I can confirm. Touchdown Bengals, 14-6, Jay Chase. Yeah, that real offensive line. I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe, because our D-line is good. How many times have we gotten to Hurts, though? A few times. Our run defense is tough. I'll give you that. But I feel like we've gotten to Hurts a few times. Let me pull this up to confirm. Dex has a couple, I think. Burns might have one. So, I mean, the pass rush is getting through. But shit, if the defense is on the field the whole game, they're going to get tired, and eventually the offense is going to hold up. Eventually the O-line is going to start just putting on because they're on the field the whole game. Sacks. Why is sacks not on the stupid ESPN app? Why would we put sacks on there? 4 sacks. 4 sacks. So how the hell real offensive line? Scoreboard. You gave me this big boy ball scoreboard. I don't know how many ways Brian Burns is limping. Oh my God. I don't know how many times I have to say this, Casey. You're winning the game. I agree. Excuse. I'd argue it's a reason. I'd argue it's a reason, not an excuse. I'm not like, I don't know what we're doing here, because I'm not telling you the Eagles are better. No points. We have 3. What do you mean no points? We've got a field goal. Tush push. Let's watch the Eagles score a tush push really quick, and then we'll get back to this dialogue. Jalen Hurts short. Tush push didn't work. Didn't get it. 3rd and goal. Flag on the play as well. Hopefully it's not a fucking offsides. It's probably an offsides. They're not going to call an offensive holding on the tush push. That play, like, you can't call offensive holding. There's just too much congestion. You can't see anything. That's the whole magic behind it. Yeah, it's on us. I saw a ref pointing at us. Let's find out. Neutral zone infraction. What a rip. What a joke. That's poverty franchise stuff right there. But no, oh my God, field goal. I'm just saying, you said no points. You said no points. Like 3 points is something. Like you were just objectively wrong, Case. Devonta Smith wasn't even set on that play, and they didn't call that. All right, so now it's 1st and goal from the 1. Yeah, so Jalen Hurts scored. Damn, the Eagles have had 15 plays from the 10-yard line. 15 plays. Really nice red zone offense you guys have. Go Giants. Thank you. I mean, you said thank you as well, but yeah, go Giants. Jaden Reed's taking back punts? When did that happen? Okay, whatever. Touchdown Eagles, 21-3. As I've been saying all day, Eagles are going to win. Giants are going to lose. But if you're an Eagles fan, do you think that this team is actually like a playoff contender? It's a joke, a field goal. I mean, teams win and lose games by field goals every week. I mean, the Giants especially. Giants, week 2, could have beat the Commanders, who you guys are going to get swept by the way. Could have beat the Commanders. Didn't suit up a kicker, basically, because Graham Gano got hurt in the 1st minute. So a field goal could be something. I just trailed off because they're showing a stat about Jalen Hurts, who apparently has the same amount of rushing touchdowns as LaShawn McCoy, which is why he's a good rusher. Accurate quarterback? I wouldn't go that far. Amari Cooper, 19-yard grab. Let's do it. Super Bowl all the way, not this one. Okay, so then when? When? Because Jalen Hurts' contract is about to kick in. And I've got news for you. That's not going to be good for the roster. You're not going to be able to trade up and move around the draft and sign a bunch of people and take Jalen Carter and do all that stuff when Jalen Hurts' contract kicks in. So then what? Then what happens? I'm watching the Bills right now. Do you think that the Eagles have a shot? Blowout against the Bills. Against the Bills, do you think they have a shot? Blowout game. Yeah. Cool. I mean, I have a sign here. If the Giants pull some BS, I'm eating sand. If I was actually going to stick to that, I would have died already of sand overdose. But, I'm not doing it. That's just for show. Because I don't have sand handy. And I don't want to eat sand. That's where I'm at. Tim Patrick, 22-yard game. Blowout game. Yeah, probably. But it is what it is. We got picks. We got a real GM. Howie? I feel like Howie's more concerned with what Twitter thinks than actually winning games. I think Howie's more concerned on winning mock drafts than he is actually drafting good players. I think Howie almost got fired until Nick Sirianni, who everyone hates, or actually, sorry, my bad, Doug Peterson, and then Nick Sirianni, who everyone hates, came on. I don't know about real GM. I like Joe Schoen, Giants GM. I think he's a good dude, and I think he makes the right decisions. He makes the same decisions I would make, so I can't be mad at him. Howie, he makes the same decisions CBS Sports would make, which is great for him. The articles love him. But I think it's starting to show the Eagles' lack of depth is finally cutting through the surface. Eagles get one player out. A.J. Brown misses a game. The offense just stops flat. There's so many scenarios where, like, an injury happens. You come across a good team, and it's like the Eagles are finished. So, like, yes, the Eagles are contending, and the Giants aren't. So, like, obviously it's easy for me to be like, oh, who cares? The Eagles aren't going to win a Super Bowl, so what matters? No, the Eagles are better than the Giants. I'll admit that. Today, the Eagles are better than the Giants. They're playing a better game. But I'm making myself feel better by saying the Eagles aren't going to win the Super Bowl. Me too. I hope he keeps up the job. Yeah, well, wait. Is Nick Sirianni or Howie? Because if you want to keep Howie, I can't blame you. Keeping Nick Sirianni, though? Whoa. Never heard an Eagles fan say that in my life. Touchdown Lions. Touchdown Lions. Yous have no depth. I'm assuming you mean us, and I agree. Giants aren't a good team. I'm just saying the Eagles aren't a great team. Daniels 13 for 20, 93 yards. Once again, let's put in Drew Lock. Fourth down Packers. We're going to see a punt in that one. Ball's going back to Houston. Unless the Packers go for it, which would be crazy. First and 10 Giants from the 30. Daniel HB draw to Tyrone Tracy. Come on. 9-yard gain. We got Jahan Dotson, Deonta Smith. We got receivers. Really? Jahan Dotson. We're going to talk about Jahan Dotson. How many yards does he have this season? Let's check that, shall we, Case? Can we see how many yards Jahan Dotson has this season? I just want to make sure, because I know you guys sent a third-round pick for him, so I just want to make sure we're on the same page. 35! 35 yards, dude. Talking to me about receivers. Come on. 35 yards on the season. Malik Neighbors has 40 today, and it's a horrible day for him. What's your point? You guys traded a third-round pick. Amari Cooper just went for a third-round pick. He doesn't have 35 yards on the day. He has a touchdown. Did Jahan Dotson score a touchdown? Oh, but Howie Roseman's so smart. Yeah. Makes us all feel stupid in comparison. Yeah, totally. Tyrone Tracy, another 3-4 yard scamper. Like, I could name, I think, 4 Giants wide receivers that have more yards than Jahan Dotson. And I wouldn't cite them as we have depth at receiver. I'm actually saying the opposite. We don't have depth at receiver. That's the problem. We lost Malik Neighbors for a couple weeks, and our offense just completely fell apart. Yeah, Eric Gray, our backup running back, has more receiving yards than Jahan Dotson. Devin Singletary, our other running back, has more receiving yards than Jahan Dotson. Tyrone Tracy, our other running back, has more receiving yards than Jahan Dotson. So for the people at home keeping track, the Giants running backs, all 3 of them have more receiving yards than Jahan Dotson. And I'll tell you what we didn't give up for any of them, a third-round draft pick. So what are we talking about? There's no players on the Giants that scare anyone in the NFL. Name them. I'm not saying we scare them. I'm saying Jahan Dotson's a negative factor on offense. I'm saying he's useless. I'm saying you guys made a bad trade to get him. But Malik Neighbors is pretty damn good. Regardless of what you're saying about there's no players on the Giants that can scare an offense or scare a defense, Malik Neighbors is a stud, man. And I think you'll find over the next 5-6 seasons at least, because he might sign with another team, that Daniel Jones sacked again. Oh my God. That when he signs with another team, but he's a beast. Your wide receivers, the running backs had less yards, but okay. Wide receivers that have more yards than Jahan Dotson. Theo Johnson, our rookie tight end. Wan'Dale Robinson, our 5'9" slot wide receiver who's been injured his whole career. He has like 4 new ACLs. Darius Slayton has 300 yards, which is 10 times what Jahan Dotson has. Again, I'm not saying Darius Slayton's 300-yard season is feeding families. But to say Jahan Dotson's a weapon, it just makes... I had to respond to it, Case. You're giving me too much. If he's good, we'll get him. Neighbors? Okay, sure. If Malik Neighbors signs with the Eagles, I'll stop watching football, but I don't think that's... I mean, they're 31 of their teams, so I don't think he's going to do that. He's not a snake. He's not a traitor. I actually don't really care that Saquon went to the Eagles. It just hurts today. It hurts more to see Daniel Jones sacked on back-to-back plays, to be honest with you. So he's been sacked, what, 7 times, 8 times? I don't know. Let's find out. How many times has Daniel Jones been sacked today? Because it's got to be a lot. It's got to be at least, I don't know, 7? It's 7. He's been sacked 7 times. Not a tight end. Okay, well, I named 3 wide receivers that have more yards than Jahan Dotson. So, like, what are we doing? I named 3 wide receivers. Wandale, Neighbors, Slayton. And you're saying our receivers are trash. But they all have more yards than your second best receiver because A.J. Brown's barely played. So let's see, huh? What about... I got people texting me, Giants O-line is Swiss cheese. I know. Like, great. And look, Grant Calcaterra. He's a good player. Money talks. Yeah, the money you paid Jalen Hurts and Saquon. You know it's a hard cap league, right? You know there's a certain amount of money that every team can spend, and that amount is the same for every single team. So saying money talks is kind of backwards because everybody has the same amount of money. Can't believe we're still doing this, Case. I'm glad we're sharing this Sunday together, though. I'm glad we're watching football and just coming together, a Giants fan and an Eagles fan, just ripping on each other. Even though I don't even have anything to say. You said 4, third best. Okay, well, obviously our 4th wide receiver isn't going to have more yards. Saquon Barkley going again. Jeez, man. What a joke. I can't wait to go on Twitter. I'm not going on Twitter today. I'm not. What were we talking about? Third best. Okay, I said 4. Third best. Okay, well, like, sure. My 3rd wide receiver is better than your 3rd wide receiver, and they both suck. So what are we talking about? Like could you imagine going to Tampa and seeing their yard? I'm pretty sure Tampa's 3rd best guy has more yards than anyone on the Eagles. In fact, I'd probably argue that. I'd probably say Sterling Shepard is probably really putting on this season. Let's just go to Tampa, right? I bet they have 3 wide receivers. And I'm not a Buccaneers fan. Yeah. Sterling Shepard, more yards. Jalen McMillan, more yards. Trey Palmer, more yards. So it's like, money well spent. Cool. But no, it's just like, okay, cool. You guys have better wide receivers than us. Our wide receivers suck. That's why we drafted one 6th overall, in case you forgot. So, don't know what your point is there. No one wants to play for the Giants. You gotta overpay for players. Money well spent. You overpaid for Saquon Barkley. How are you gonna say money talks and that the Giants have to overpay for players? Those are 2 things that are like, it just doesn't work, man. Players want to come to Philly, not for the city, not for the ambiance, not for the cool nightlife. I mean, the Sixers almost skipped town. The Sixers almost went to Jersey. So, I don't know about players wanting to come to Philly. I think the Eagles have just been a good team for the past, 5-6 years, and they drafted well. But I'm starting to think they're not drafting as well anymore, and the team's getting worse. And the Eagles, falling apart, kind of falling off a cliff. It's sad. It's sad you're a Giants fan. As an Eagles fan, we'll accept you. Well, that's nice of you, Casey. He's doing his thing. Okay, I can't argue with that, I guess. I guess he is doing his thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. It's sad you're a Giants fan. As an Eagles fan, we'll accept you. Listen, man. There's nothing appealing about being an Eagles fan. I haven't met a single Eagles fan that enjoys football. Like, you're here chirping me about the Giants being bad. Like, I know. I know that. I've never met like a pleasant Eagles fan. Some of my best friends in the world are Eagles fans, but they're not like enjoying football. Hell, maybe one of them made a YouTube burner and they're Casey Eck, but I don't think so. I think this is a real thing we're doing here, Case. And I just don't see a world where I would want to be an Eagles fan, even if there were 31 bad teams. Even if the Eagles were the only good team on planet Earth. And guess what, dude? They're not. They're not even like top 10. Yeah, the Eagles aren't even top 10 this year. So why would anyone want to hop on the bandwagon? There's no bandwagon. It's just a bunch of dudes beating bad teams. New York, all your teams suck. Well, that's not true. That's just not true. I'm not even look, full disclosure, I'm not a New York guy. I'm not, like, I don't know if you could tell. This doesn't read New York. This doesn't read East Coast. But I'm not a New York guy, so I'm not a Knicks fan, not a Mets fan, I'm not a Yankees fan. However, or New York Liberty fan. That's a sport, buddy. I'm not a fan of any of those teams. But New York sports is in a pretty good place right now. Yankees are in the World Series, I think. So I don't know how you're going to say all New York teams suck when New York sports is actually, doing pretty well right now, I'd say. I don't even care. Like, that doesn't affect me at all. I don't care that the Yankees win. I'm not a baseball guy. But I'm just saying you're wrong, Casey. Once again. Dude, we've just been talking through the third quarter. How long is left in the Giants game? I just want this game to end. I just want this game to end and get the Giants off the field. I'm sick of it. I'm so over it, man. Like, I don't want to see this game anymore. 24-14 Seahawks, Falcons, by the way. Seahawks are up by 10. Drake London just took a PI, though. While the fumble got called back forever ago, the Lions still look like they're tearing up the Vikings. They just sacked Kirk Cousins on second down, so now it's 3rd and long. You look like one. A New Yorker? If that's supposed to be an insult, then ouch. But I'll take it. Is it the beard? The beard's new. So maybe it's the beard. I don't know. Shoot. I don't know what kind of New Yorker would wear sunglasses inside. That's kind of a pretty pretentious move, but I guess that is New York, so who the hell knows? I don't know, dude. It does hurt that Saquon's having such a good game. I can put on a front. It does hurt. I just wish he played worse. It pisses me off that he left. But like I've said to Casey probably 50 times now, we couldn't afford to pay him, nor would I want to pay him that much. The Eagles are in win now mode. Of course they can afford to pay a running back because they have a bunch of easy contracts. They're not paying their quarterback anything. We're about to be in that spot because we're about to cut Daniel Jones. We're about to be able to sign whoever the hell. I hope we do a Vikings thing and just sign some rando like Bryce Young. Just get some guy who's had success, kind of, not really in the past. Just some washed up, sucked. Not even. He got out of it and ran for a first down. This game's over. Deonte Banks didn't even try to tackle him there. Wow. Whoever you draft for you guys needs a raise. Probably. Can't disagree with that. Can't disagree with that, man. How the hell did Jalen Hurts get out of that? Someone texted me, Stroud's doing nothing for my team. Yeah, I'm aware. Is that you, Salman? You watching this, Salman? I think Kirk Cousins just fumbled. Boye Mafe, another guy kind of wanted the Giants to get running in a touchdown. There you go. If it stands as called, Seahawks Tubby. Game's pretty much over in Atlanta then. 1st and 10 Eagles. God damn it. Kenneth Gainwell, is it? Kenneth Gainwell down on the 5. It could be Kenneth Gainwell. It could be Boston Scott. It could be Saquon Barkley, whatever. The Eagles are playing a better game. I'll call it. And I said it was Boye Mafe. It was Derek Hall who scored. I don't know if it was a fumble or not. I don't care to check. How many people we got in here? I normally don't. I'm not checking. It's just Casey. That's cool. That's fine, Case. It's fine. Sweet. So we tackled him short. I just zoned out again. We tackled Kenneth Gainwell short of the markers, and all I had to say was sweet. But the Eagles are going to score a touchdown here and take the lead to 28-3. And that's game over. That's game, set, and match in the fourth quarter. God knows Nick Sirianni's going to try and pour it on. He's going to try and run up the score. All right, Casey, you've been saying all this. You've been saying all this, ripping me. I think I'm going to try for the Giants starting quarterback job. Dude, the amount of times I've made that joke, man, I have it on my LinkedIn. I literally have on my LinkedIn starting quarterback New York Giants, former, because Daniel's QB now. My question for you, Case, Nick, touchdown T. Higgins, let's go. Nick Sirianni, are we keeping him? Are we cutting him? Are you going to the Super Bowl with him? What the hell do you expect out of Nick Sirianni? Is he a good coach? Are you going to tell me he's a good coach? That's my question to you. Is Nick Sirianni a good NFL head coach? Or do the Eagles just have a good roster? That's my question, Case. As T. Higgins scored a touchdown and my fantasy team continues to put on. So I have a 99% chance to win in fantasy. We're not leaving anything up to chance. Okay, I was like, why is T. Higgins not in my starting lineup? He is. I started T. Higgins. Give up already. Give up on what? The game? The Giants-Eagles? I just said it's probably over. I'm talking about fantasy football. T. Higgins scored. My fantasy team projected 150. I'm feeling good. Feeling damn strong. Also, it's 4th and goal. So I don't know about give up. Super Bowl. So that's what you're expecting. You're expecting a Super Bowl out of Nick Sirianni. Okay. I will be streaming hopefully and through the end of the season. At any point, if there's an NFL Sunday, I will be streaming at least the early window. If the Eagles are ever, or including playoffs, come back here. If the Eagles are in an important playoff game, and tell me about how the Eagles are going to win a Super Bowl. Tell me about it, because I don't see that today. I don't see that from this team. I could be wrong. I've been wrong plenty of times before. But I don't see it. Not with this team, not with this quarterback, and especially not with this coach. Bills are driving. I think that's Dawson Knox, who's, oddly getting minutes. Don't know why he would extend the ball. That makes it look like a drop. May have been Kincaid. It was Kincaid. It's 4th and goal Eagles. Obviously, they're going to go for it. And let's see. Now, if the Giants stop them here, I'm not saying we're going to win because Casey's telling me to give up. So I guess I'm not allowed to have hope. But if we stop them here, at least that'll leave us with some momentum. That'll be cool. That'd be a nice way to get off the field for 2 minutes, and then the offense can punt it. That way the defense can get ran all over again. Like, the defense looked good. That's the thing that people aren't going to talk about. The defense looked good. But when your defense is on the field the whole game, of course your run defense is going to suck. Everybody's exhausted. Eagles tush push. Jalen Hurts scored. Touchdown Eagles. Game is officially over. Put in Drew Lock. Put in Drew Lock. Put in Tommy. Put in someone. They're still reviewing the Kirk Cousins fumble. No, they're not. He's got a broken nose. So Jalen Hurts scoring a touchdown. Someone asked me if they should start Jalen Hurts or Brock Purdy in fantasy this week, and I said Jalen Hurts for sure. Jalen Hurts is definitely going to get a touchdown. It's free. And while I'm annoyed it happened against the Giants, and predicting something right does so little for me, at least that's something. At least it's anything. I will. Thank you, Casey. I hope you hit subscribe after this conversation we've had, because the Eagles won. The Eagles won. I'm not going to hold you. The Eagles won. They can sit their starters if they want. I'm not going to give a damn. They're not going to, because Nick Sirianni really likes to emphasize, just winning games. He's a weird guy. But I just want it to end. I would love for us to have a long drive here and then just end this game. Daniel's not wearing a helmet. I don't think he's in anymore. I think we're sitting him. Which, I don't know why we would still play him. I don't know why. Easy win. Yeah, seriously. I don't know why we would play Daniel Jones. Subscribe if the Eagles win this game. I gotcha. If the Eagles win this game, you got to sub. Alabama would have been a bigger challenge than the Giants today. I don't know about Bama. I mean, didn't they lose to Tennessee? I feel like Tennessee, or who else won? Oregon won. Who beat? Georgia won, right? Georgia beat Texas. I think those teams probably would have been better comp than Bama. I don't think Alabama would have beaten the Giants today. I mean, the Giants got to Jalen Hurts 4 times. I feel like we would have gotten to Milroe 6 or 7. But Who the hell knows? We're playing hypotheticals. First and goal, Bills. Josh Allen runs into the left tackle. Goes nowhere. We're about to get to the fourth quarter in Titans-Bills, which I believe is the last third quarter game. At least I hope it is. Bengals Browns is also kicking at the end of the third. Outside of that, we are officially in the last quarter of the stream this week. Maybe I should stream longer, but I don't want to. I'm hungry, and this Giants game sucks. And frankly, there's not much to talk about in the late window. Those games are kind of snoozes, to be real with you, Case. God, is Kirk Cousins still out? Are they sitting him? Because is he like? I know he's got like a dinged up nose. Daniel Jones isn't wearing a helmet. I really want to see Drew Lock. I really want to see Drew Lock play. Hand off Jahmyr Gibbs, who goes like 2-3 yards. Cool. I didn't say Tennessee because they were the trash. They were the trash. I wanted to give you at least a challenge with Alabama. Oh, come on. Come on, Case. Took you that long to conjure that one up. Yeah, I think we would have beat Tennessee as well, for the record. How Tennessee's pass rush would have done against us? Now that's wild. That's a question. I can't believe that's what really pisses me off. Saquon having a great game and the Giants getting sacked 9 times. That's what pisses me off. I can't find my phone to look at how many sacks it's been, but it feels like 100. It's probably been more like 9. Also, Amon-Ra, big first down. God, Vikings-Lions. Of course it's a good game. Of course it's a fun game. God, man. I'm looking like the highest score, and I'm going against the lowest score. Life could be dream. Kind of want to lose, honestly. Kind of want to tank. Tank for Tua. James Cook, done nothing. Jameson Williams, done nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn kind of did something. Colts defense, kind of stud. I forgot I had the Colts defense. Shit. All right. So Lions-Vikings is great game, honestly. 28-10. Gibbs keeps it. Gets about 2 yards. So it's 28-3. Daniel still has his helmet off. 1st and 10. So I'm assuming Drew Lock is playing. Drew Lock is the QB. I would hope so. They're college players. Yeah, no, I agree. They are college players. But when you set me up there. That was a trap, Case. Anyway, Drew Lock is in. God, would it be nice if he threw a touchdown. If he threw a touchdown, that would be so cool. Because then I could go into the week being like, hey, we might have a better quarterback than Daniel Jones and Drew Lock. He fumbled the first snap. Okay. Whoa, dude. He fumbled the first snap of the game, or of his time as the Giants quarterback. His first snap in blue, dude fumbles it. And then throws it to the running back. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing as Daniel Jones. Trey Sermon moving the sticks. Jalen. Touchdown, Bills. Ty Johnson. Any game's a good game, is a good Giants game, because if there's not a Giants game, it's a blowout game. I agree. I agree with you there. 3rd and 11. Here we go, Giants. Will Drew Lock put on for his city? Trey Sermon finally getting some work. 3rd and 11. Drew Lock lets it rip way over the Eagles' corner's head. Way over the Eagles' corner's head. Not even close. All I can ask now is that this game ends quickly. I wanted to see Drew Lock. I wanted to see if he was good. He's not. Now let's end this game. Just run it out, Eagles. Run it out. Don't be assholes about it. Just run the game out, and let's call it. I feel like such a doofus. Don't be assholes about it, Eagles. I'm just going to turn the game off. Do you expect something different with Drew Lock? You must not watch too much football. Well, I mean, And if you go on my channel, you'll see that I've streamed more or less every week of the NFL season this year. So, like, I do watch football. And Drew Lock hasn't played in a while. You know, the last time he played, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, but the last time Drew Lock played, I think it was against the Eagles on Monday Night Football. And you know, I might be living in the past, but that was less than a year ago, and, you know, he beat you guys clean and easy. So, I don't know how I'm the idiot for thinking Drew Lock is bad or for thinking Drew Lock is good, because if he's bad, how'd he beat you guys last season? I rest my case. Go Giants. Come on. Jordan Love sacked. Texans are going to get the ball back. Texans-Packers is a good game. Vikings-Lions is a good game. A lot of good games this week in the NFL, but, of course, I've been stuck watching Giants-Eagles, so we're not allowed to have fun over here. 3rd and 27. Never mind about the Texans automatically getting the ball back. Now they have the ball back. Romeo Doubs went out of bounds. Yeah. What's going on in the ATL? Are they winning? No, they're not. Seahawks are up, obviously. 31-14, 17-point game. Falcons absolutely need a score here, at least a field goal, hopefully a touchdown to keep this one interesting. Kirk Cousins sidearms it right to the safety, and that's that. That's that. The Seahawks. Oh, wait, what the hell? He fumbled. Well, hold on here. Julian Love, former Giant. Fumbled, but I think they're going to call him down. Could be wrong, but I think they're calling him down because he throws interceptions like no tomorrow. Drew? Squirrel gets a nut now and then. Yeah, that's what squirrels do. They try and get nuts. That's kind of their goal. Oh, boy. 4th and goal. Colts are going for it. Why the hell not? Anthony Richardson. Colts Dolphins has been such a snooze. That's why he's in a backup position with the New York Giants. Wow, his career went great. Yeah. I mean, he is a backup. He's a backup. I mean, he was a backup when he was drafted. He was a backup throughout his career. He's been a backup his whole life. So I don't know why, besides in college. So I don't know why scoreboard. I'm not saying the Eagles are bad. The Eagles also have their backups in, so this game's over. Is that Saquon? Is Saquon still getting work? Okay, that's Kenny. I was like, dude, if they're still giving it to Saquon, that's honestly kind of funny. Okay, so I think we can admit this game's over, Casey. That both teams have their backups in. Kenny Pickett, which is your backup, career backup, that guy. You want to talk about being bad? That dude sucks. But no, look, I don't think Drew Lock, all he does is throw interceptions. I think he's a fine backup. I think at the end of the day, call him what he is, backup, interception machine, whatever. He beat you guys, so whatever. Scoreboard, not the Giants game. Unfortunately, another blowout. Honestly, did you think the Giants had a chance today? Yeah, I did, because it's football, and any team can win. And like I said, we beat you guys last year. Whoa! Vikings, Jordan Addison, 51-yard gain. I did think we had a chance. Not a big one. And as soon as it set in that Andrew Thomas is gone and this offensive line needs him, this one was over before it even started. So the expectations were pretty low, but, still disappointed, I guess. Saquon Barkley had a good game. But, I mean, if you're expecting me to cry and sob on stream right now, I'll do that after. Also, Sam Darnold just got roughed. So not roughing the passer. He slid, and then he got hit after. So now the Vikings are driving. So the Vikings could easily score a touchdown, 18-point game, and, get back to it. Seahawks are feeling good. What, fake fair catch? What, timeout? Oh, shoot. Okay. So the Eagles still have the ball. I thought the Giants got it back on a punt. Okay, whatever. Let's see what's going on in Green Bay. So it's 1st and 10. They give it to Joe Mixon, and he's loose. He goes about 15 yards. Joe Mixon having another day. That guy's a beast. I told someone to start Joe Mixon, and I'm glad I did. I love how I have to be like, oh, I told someone to start Joe Mixon because I don't draft good players. I don't believe in that. My fantasy football rules are simple. Draft bad players. Just because it's the same as my football rules. Root for bad teams, you know? A bag of Daniel Jones, matter of fact. What embarrassment. He's got a bag. He's got a bag. He can run. He can pass. That's a bag. Kenneth Walker gets about 2. Dude, Justin Jefferson is throwing it. No, he's not. He just ran it. That was odd. Okay, so Kenny Pickett, worthless. All right, 28-3. Let's catch this punt and let's do it. Let's do it, Giants. Let's end this game. That's what I want us to do. I don't want us to score, but I want us to move the ball. That way this game ends quicker. So the big game, the big ticket game that if you're watching my stream and you want to get a simul game going here, Texans-Packers is getting real close, down to the wire. They keep giving it to Joe Mixon, and he keeps running all over him. Hopefully one day you'll become an Eagles fan. You're a good guy, and you're a good guy. We'll accept you, go green. Well, thank you for that, Casey. I appreciate that we can respect each other as people. I will never become an Eagles fan. I'll either be a Giants fan or I won't watch football. That's how it's going. I'm not saying I'm going to be a Giants fan for life, but I'm this far. I'm this deep. I'm either swimming or I'm drowning. Case. I'm not picking another team. That would be so stupid. Could you imagine if I was just a Cincinnati Bengals fan? I don't know why I've been ripping on the Bengals so much lately. Or like I feel like I wouldn't stream games if I was an Atlanta Falcons fan. No disrespect to Falcons, but there's something about the Giants and how bad they are and how frustrating it gets that just makes this so easy to talk about. I could rant about the Giants for hours. I don't have a damn thing to say about the New Orleans Saints. Actually, that's not true. I have a lot to say about the Saints. But there are a bunch of random, whatever teams that you just don't have a lot to say about, like the Colts. Who the hell cares what's going on in Indy? You know, say what you will about the Giants. They're horrible. At least they're relevant. People talk about the Giants. They're always on ESPN. Colts? Who cares? DK Metcalf is being carted off. That sucks. That really sucks, man. Especially because they're up 17. They're definitely going to win this game. They're about to hit a field goal to go up 20. Jason Myers, bang, 59 yards, never a second in doubt. CJ Stroud on 3rd and 1, first down, Stephon Diggs. Also, Giants got a first down. I didn't even bring it up. I saw it, didn't even mention it. Giants got a first down. Who cares? Let's keep running this clock. Move the sticks. Damn. Will Reichard. Wow. I don't know what I was... Am I an idiot? I've been saying that the Lions are up 18. I don't know how to do math. The Lions have been up 8, and now they're up 5. So it's a one-score game. So that's good. So we have a game in Minnesota. We have a game in Green Bay. Once again, the NFC North just carrying the NFL. 3rd and 3. Drew Lock, pressure gets there. He fumbled. Giants pick it up. Illuminor grabs it and goes down. No, that's Van Roten. Van Roten picks it up and goes down. 4th down. I'm pretty sure we're punting. God, man. DK Metcalf, knee injury. That could easily be a torn ACL. Because, he's walking fine. He's jumping around. But, he's saying, he's like, that doesn't feel right. That is not feeling good. First down Texans. Joe Mixon just beasting and feasting. They showed his yards, but then they cut away. Let me see really quick. Great, they cut away again. Let me see Joe Mixon's yards for the viewers at home. Let me see Joe Mixon's yards. I got an alert. Giants pull starters. Yeah, I know. Thanks. Who has Joe Mixon in this stupid league I'm in? Oh, yeah, I know who. Joe Mixon has 27. 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Barely catching the ball. He only has 2 catches. Still, 27. Beasting and feasting. And it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. The Texans are hopefully ending this game on the legs of Joe Mixon. Hopefully, I don't really care who wins or loses, honestly. Texans, Packers, that's just a fun game altogether. I cannot believe that you just like horrible teams. It's okay, go green. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say go green, but yeah, I do. I definitely have an affinity for horrible teams because liking winning teams is boring. Anyway, Saquon Barkley has the second most yards ever against a former team all time. Cool. What was I talking about? I'm glad. Oh yeah, the Sunday night game, Steelers Jets, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Is it Steelers Jets? You know what? I've been saying I don't want to watch that and how horrible of a game that is, and it's brutal. No one's gonna have fun watching that game, besides maybe me, because I love making fun of teams. I love watching teams crash and burn because I'm so used to the Giants doing it. I love it, man. So if Steelers Jets is funny, oh boy, I might watch it. Never listens to a Giants fans, always gives me fake scores. Oh, come on, Case. Come on, Casey. I messed up once. I messed up one time. I also called the Falcons the Cardinals, and I've basically just been, making a bunch of mistakes all day. But come on. It's a close game in Minnesota. That's what you got to know. It's a real one. Same thing in Green Bay. First down Texans. What a pass on 3rd and 10. That's not Nico Collins, but it's another wide receiver who wears the same equipment as Nico Collins, so it's confusing. First down Texans. Big play. Nick Sirianni's cracking jokes with the ref. Classic. Yeah. It's like, yeah, the check will come in on Tuesday. Such a joke. Damn. Darnell Mooney just got cracked. Seahawks are really pissed. Seahawks want to defend DK Metcalf's honor, and I can't blame him. God, my knee hurts. My knee hurts just watching DK Metcalf go down. Eagles turn it over. Not turn it over, but the Eagles go 3 and out. They're going to punt it again. This is just a fun, just let's see this game end. Bijan. Okay. Not a lot's happening in the NFL right now, honestly. It's Texans-Packers is on commercial break, and I don't know what's going on in Minnesota Lions. The Minnesota Lions. I don't know what's going on in Lions-Vikings. Because I'm pretty sure it's a kick, I want to say. So where are we at? What's left? The longest game remaining is Titans-Bills, and I've got a feeling this one's going to wrap up quicker than later. Bills are driving. Bills are about to score again, and then after that, it's home cooking. Bills win. The other long game that's taking a minute is Bengals-Browns. Bengals, once again, home cooking. 21-6, going to beat the Browns. Woof. Oh, no way. Sorry, I should have been watching. I should have been watching the Dolphins-Colts, which I've been ripping on all day. Dolphins go for a 50-yard kick to tie it up. Dude misses it. So that sucks for them. Kirk Cousins. Dude, Kirk Cousins is overthrowing every single pass today. So this one's a wrap. Seahawks-Falcons is a wrap. Giants-Eagles has been a wrap since the first quarter. Is that Devin Singletary? Oh, my God. Woof. Okay, so there's a couple things going on here. So much to say. So I'm going to say the most important thing first. Devin Singletary is officially the backup running back. He's on the field getting second-team reps. That's hilarious. Here's what else happened. Jared Goff threw a pick 6. The Vikings might be up. Vikings might be up. There's a flag, and they need to confirm it. The Vikings might be up. This jersey's white, Case. You can make it all up right now if you come to Eagles fan right now and burn that blue jersey. This jersey's white, Casey. Come on. Give me a break. Drew Lock to Jalen Hyatt. He drops it, of course. And now he's hurt. And now Jalen Hyatt's hurt. He gets a target and he gets hurt. What a rip. Okay, I was wrong. So it was not a Jared Goff pick 6. It was a David Montgomery fumble 6. Fumblerooski. So now the Vikings are in the middle of what might be the best game in NFL history. Game of the year, probably. Jalen Hyatt, just fast for nothing, arms for nothing, completely worthless. God, man, between Houston and... Oh, God, Jalen Hyatt's really hurt. Whatever. I want to feel bad, but this dude has done absolutely nothing, and he got hurt. The ground hurt him. He got hurt going to the ground. Like, that sucks, but, like, is there a less threatening way to get hurt? Like, is there I couldn't be less empathetic if the ground gets at you. If the ground gets you. They confirmed it in Minnesota. The Vikings are up by 1. They're going for 2. Let's find out, Sammy. Sam Darnold doesn't get it. So now the Lions can win with a field goal. So if you're the Lions, it's like, this sucks, but whatever. You know, check it and move on. You got 5 minutes. What is going on in Tennessee? Because I want that game to end. Want that game to end badly. Oh, no, it's the Browns-Bengals is the one I need to end. 8:30 to go in that one. And they're at commercial timeout because it's just punt city over there. Just punt, interception, touchdown, punt, end of half, turnover on downs. In fact, outside of the first drive, actually, scratch that, actually, never mind. Wait, when was the halftime? When was the halftime in Cleveland? Whatever, who cares? I'm done looking at my phone. Point is that nothing's going on in Cleveland, Cincinnati. Those offenses suck, but Cincy's going to win. Good for them. Yay, Cincinnati. Keon Coleman touchdown. It doesn't matter. I'm going to win in fantasy. It's just funny I sat him for Trey Sermon. Oh, great. There's that stupid Eagles fan we all know. The guy who goes around the world saying "Go Birds." It's kind of funny, honestly, but it's kind of annoying. They're showing him on TV in MetLife Stadium. I can't believe he traveled. Why is the Giants fan taking a picture with the Eagles fan? Fuck off, dude. Come on. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see, oh, we're all just friends at the end of the day, which even though I've been spending this whole time chirping, going back and forth with an Eagles fan, watching the game together, basically. I don't even know if Casey's still here, but whatever. That was fun. Wow, so Stephon Diggs out of bounds. So we're going to get a Houston. Oh, it's Tank Dell out of bounds. My fault. Drew Lock almost intercepted, but not quite. Okay. Let's see what's going on in Indy. Anthony Richardson. Andy Richardson. Anthony Richardson gets a big first down, more or less buries the Dolphins. And he's fired up. I'm fired up. Why is Neighbors on the field? Who's calling me? Why is Neighbors on the field? Guys. What the hell? I thought we had the second team out. You're telling me that we've had our starters out outside of quarterback? You're telling me we've had our starters out there besides QB and we still can't get a first down? Well, that sucks. That just objectively sucks. What was I saying? Texans field goal is good. Giants suck. Kaimi Fairbairn drills it, and Colts are going to win. What's going on in Cleveland? I got a voicemail. Oh, my God. Okay, Zach Moss running. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. Bengals are just running out the clock. Okay, so that game's going to end quickly. Boring game of the year. What, Eagles, Giants, or? Also, this is what I was going to say. Jared Goff fumbled the snap, I think, so the Lions almost blew it again. Don't forget the Lions, man. They're down 1. So if they don't score on this drive, they lose the game. Anthony Richardson tackled. We're going to have the 2-minute warning in Indianapolis. The Dolphins actually are going to probably get the ball back with a chance. Field goal for the Bills. So it's 27-10. I guess the Keon Coleman thing got called back. Whatever. Here we go. So here's the update that matters. It's 22-21 in Green Bay. Texans are up by 1. And, horse collar in Atlanta. Texans are, by the way, Michael Penix is out there in Atlanta. So that's another thing that's happening. Let's see what's going on in Minnesota, though. Wait, how did the Vikings get the ball back? Oh, geez. So what I was saying about how the Lions need to score on that drive or they'll lose the game, I was wrong. There's much more time than I thought there was, and the Lions have 2 timeouts. So They'll be fine, or hopefully. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball. Both these teams played well, though. Both these teams played really well, and I'm really excited to see them play again. Jordan Love throws it, almost intercepted, but not quite. Not quite picked. Aaron Jones gets out of bounds? Nope, stays in bounds. Dude, Texans almost got it. They're free safety. I can't read his name, but 23 on Houston. He almost had it. He almost had it. I cannot see. Once again, wearing sunglasses indoors is not the move. God, Kenny Pickett just looks wrong in the Eagles uniform. I'm sorry. He just does. He just looks wrong. Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. Did he get the first? I don't know. No, he didn't. 3rd and 1. Meanwhile, big 3rd down for Sam Darnold. You know what? I'm going to do it. Sam Darnold rolling out. Missed him. I'm just watching full-on red zone. Whatever. I hear just smoking victory joint. I'm probably gonna join you with a lost joint afterwards. But hey, I hear you, man. Texans Packers. Hell yeah, Case. Texans Packers, man. 3rd and 2. Jordan Love. Let's see what he can do. Checks it down. God, man, I'll tell you, it is so nice. Full screening football. I watch these quad boxes, man, just so I can like stream the games and talk about a bunch of stuff. It is so refreshing just being a football fan and watching a full screen game like a goddamn American. Jeez. 13-10. Colts keep it on the ground to T. Sermon, who's giving his sermon, which is a 3-yard gain. Jordan Love throws it out of bounds. So we got 2nd and 10, a minute to go. Field goal wins it. 1 timeout. I can't believe Minnesota got a fumble touchdown. That was like the most insane thing that's happened since the Minneapolis Miracle, honestly. I guess Jahmyr Gibbs really put on as a fantasy player this week. They hand it to him again. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4-yard gain. Bang, bingo. Also, Houston, Cincinnati is really, they're killing clock quick now. They're killing clock real quick. 1st down Packers. Big gain. Romeo Doubs. Big Doubs, man. Romeo Dobbs, man. This guy did it. 1st down Packers. They're not, I don't know. They have a new kicker, so I don't love a field goal from the 37-yard line, which would be a 56-yarder, I think. 56? I don't know. Whatever. They're from the 36, so it would be whatever 17 plus 36 is. 53. 53 yards, that's a long kick. It's a long kick. Tucker Kraft. He fumbles, but ball goes out. Jeez, he probably was sweating it there. Defensive offsides. There's 21 seconds left. Wow, they milked the clock there. Oh, it's McManus? Oh, they're fine. The Packers have Brandon McManus. They're fine. Didn't he get canceled or something, but then got cleared? Who the hell knows? Or was he the one that was mad at Urban Meyer for being mean to him? I don't know. I don't remember. Ball's at the 32. You're getting more and more comfortable with this field goal. I say you keep this on the ground if you're Green Bay. Jordan Love calling out the mic, calling out the blitz. He sees it. He sees them stack the box. Wow. They sent 7, and Jordan Love still had a second. What? What? Just what? Why is DTR still on the field? Bring in Jabo. 3rd and 7, DTR lets a rip. Picked. Bengals just going to end this game. DTR has been picked twice. If you started the Bengals defense, you're a genius. Some people want it all. It's over in Cleveland, Scott. Scott Hansen just said it's not over in Cleveland. I'll call it. I'll say what he's afraid to say. It's over in Cleveland. There's a minute 51 in Indianapolis. Skylar Thompson, I think, is in. Tyreek Hill finally gets a grab. Romeo Dobbs. with a weird no catch fumble. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Romeo Doubs went up, caught it, went down, lost it. They're saying it was an incomplete pass. It could have been a fumble. If so, then the game's over. I don't know what the hell's happening. Yeesh. Dolphins are checking it down. Dolphins know they need a touchdown. They're taking advantage of the check down offense. They're getting people some stats. Nick Boyle, whatever the dude's name is. It's not Skylar Thompson. Skylar Thompson is not the quarterback for Miami. Jalen Waddle has been playing. So Dobbs caught it, clearly possessed it, and then went down. And I think they called him down. But, I mean, I don't know. It kind of felt like it was a complete pass or a fumble. Okay. Game-winning kick. B. McManus. Let's see if he can be a man. Jahmyr Gibbs, beasting and feasting. What a guy. Here we go. Brandon McManus to give the Packers the win. 45 yards. It is up. It is good. It is good. I don't know who would be watching my stream instead of Tom Grossi's if they're Packers fans, but Packers win. What the hell? Scratch it. Scratch it together. Scratch it together, man. They called a timeout. They iced him. The Texans iced him. Let's see if he can knock it through again. That's a dream scenario for the Texans because now he might actually miss it. Jared Goff drops back, throws to Jahmyr Gibbs. God, Jahmyr Gibbs is really putting on now. Wow, Jahmyr Gibbs is so fast. I was hearing about that on a podcast this week, and I hadn't noticed it. I just saw him. He took a swing route and took it like 20 yards. When he gets running, he's like one of the fastest players in the NFL. And I did not know that. Tim Boyle, first down, and it is good. 2 times the charm. Packers win. No flags, no timeouts. Go, Pack, go. Packers win. Eagles win. What is going on in Indy? Check down A-Chan. Why is the Dolphins offense kind of... If the Dolphins won this game after having their offense look this horrible, then I would just completely give up on watching the Indianapolis Colts. Not because they're bad, but because they're useless. Because if you're going to lose this one, oh, God, you can't make that pass, Tim. You can't make that pass, Tim. He checks it down. The Dolphins, it's 2nd and 2, and he checks it down to the running back. So now they they spike it. So now they have one play. God, what a dumb call, man. I hate when quarterbacks do that. There's 3 minutes to go in Cleveland. I guess the Bengals missed a field goal. So now the Browns have the ball back. God, this game could not go any slower in Cleveland. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so the Lions are in striking range now. The Lions are within field goal range thanks to Jahmyr Gibbs. Vikings fans are sweating it. I want to go watch some movies. Good talking to you. See you next time we play the Giants. I'm grinding you up again. Deal, Casey. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the games are dying down. No hard feelings, man. Thank you for stopping by. It was a lot of fun, dude. I appreciate you, man. Make sure to sub, and I will see you next Giants-Eagles game. Heck yeah. Dolphins lost, chat. Dolphins lost. So we are going to close this stream soon. I made an agreement, as always, that we're going to stream the first window of games, and God damn it, we're going to do that. Even though all these games are basically going to end. Seahawks beat the Falcons. Packers beat the Texans. Jags beat the Patriots. I didn't even check. I didn't care. Have a good day. Go Green. Go Eagles. Fair enough. Congrats on the dub, Case. Congrats on the dub. And Eagles-Giants is officially over. At least I think. Oh, yeah. My stream just paused. But, yeah. It's been long over. So we'll just drop that. And we'll finish this out. So takeaways from Giants-Eagles. Well, the Giants' offensive line is just a complete catastrophe without Andrew Thomas. A complete snooze, and I'm done holding it together. I'm done acting like this is going to be a fun year, dude. We suck. We suck, and our offensive line's a nightmare. So, just not a fun experience overall. I'm just waiting. Okay, Bengals, Browns, they're keeping it in bounds. They want that game to end. The Lions are kneeling it out, so it looks like they're going to end this game with a kick. So every drive ends in a kick. Actually, the Lions, that has not been the case. The Lions have 4 touchdowns, I think. So let's see. Vikings have one timeout. Hold on here. I'm an idiot. I didn't even notice this. God damn. So the Lions are kneeing it. Okay. Wait. Okay, so never mind. I was wrong. The Fox graphic completely twisted me up. I thought Minnesota had an extra timeout. They don't. The Lions are going to kneel it out and then call a timeout with 1 second on the clock. Then they're going to kick a field goal, 20 seconds on the clock. They're going to kick it off, and then the Vikings are going to do some lateral nonsense, and the game's going to end. My question is, Jameis Winston is in. Jameis Winston is in. We did it. Jameis Winston is in. I don't know why Stefanski was so against it. And guess what? They're moving the ball. I am turning it on. I will be turning it on as soon as Vikings-Lions ends. In fact, to hell with it. I'm multi-viewing it. I'm throwing Bengals-Browns in this one because J-Bo has touched the field. Run it. Let's go. Let's end this Sunday off strong, yeah? Jameis Winston, 2nd and 10 with 2:42 to go. J-Bo steps up, steps into it. Beautiful pass. Just clean dropped. What do you expect? Elijah Moore, David Njoku. Who is that? Judy. It's Judy. Bro, if you're Jerry Judy, I don't know how you wake up in the morning. Honestly, this is a guy who was drafted in the first round, sky high potential, just flat out sucked in Denver, was so bad that Steve Smith chirped him, and the guy, instead of just taking it on the chin, which I respect him defending himself, but Steve Smith was right. Jerry Jeudy was worthless on the Broncos. So he chirps him back while he's on the sideline doing reporting. He's like, oh yeah, missed me with that shit. And it's like, Jerry, you haven't been good your entire career. So then he gets traded to the Browns. And no one cares because everyone knows Jerry Jeudy's not that great. And then he goes to this team and he gets 4 targets, drops them all. And besides one, he catches one pass. Lions to win. 44 yards, Jake Bates. He got it. Lil janky, but he got it. 15 to go. Dan Campbell's feeling good. You keep this baby on the ground. Now I'm curious to see how squib kicks look in the modern NFL. Also, J-Bo. Wow. Jameis Winston kind of putting on here really quick. Jeez. Y'all mind if Jameis Winston puts on? Wait a minute. You know, I've been saying the Browns are just keeping it in bounds, trying to run clock and try to end this game. Browns are actually trying to win now. They're down 2 scores, 2 minutes left, no timeouts. They're not going to win, but they're trying, and I respect that. Jameis. Fuck. If Jameis Winston scores a touchdown, we're partying. We're partying if Jameis Winston scores a touchdown. As this early window comes to a close and no one's in here, oh my God, bro, there's injuries. That sucks. Poor Bengals. That sucks. Well, we're starting Panthers Commanders. In fact, you know what? Let's go like this, yeah? I don't like that angle. I don't like that cock shot. We'll go here, yeah? Yeah, so no one's joining, and that's fine. Games are about to end. I just made a commitment to the stream, to the world, but I got nothing to say. Unless we get a J-Bo touchdown. Unless we get a J-Bo wins touchdown. Man, I got homework to do. That sucks. That really sucks. I'm not trying to do it. Heard it was easy. Not trying to do it. Geno Stone injured for Cincy. Let's find out how this Minnesota game ends. I'm probably going to get up and use the John if you don't mind, because this Bengals game is going to run long. It looks like this injury looks bad, which is a bummer. That sucks for him. I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh, wow. The Bills game is still going on, but that game's going to end soon. Unless Ray Davis, touchdown. Touchdown Bills, man. Ray Davis. Anyone start Ray Davis in fantasy? That would have been a weird move. Someone in my league picked him up, which was a good play. They're showing a CBS ad, so maybe, nope, we're not getting anywhere closer to Cincinnati. Darnold steps up, throws to Naylor, who Naylor goes down. I don't know why. Hold on here. Hold on here. Hold on. Something's going on in Detroit. I think there's a flag for yeah. Yeah, so the Vikings lost. That's game. Great game, though. Great game, Vikings-Lions. I got to say, for the viewers at home that watched me and didn't watch Vikings-Lions, great game. Fantastic game. Lions win. They're chirping. Meanwhile, the injury is still happening in Cincinnati. I feel bad for Geno Stone. They're still helping him. Yeah. I got to go out to my car. I might go out, get a burger or something. I'm hungry, man. I mind if I get a burger or something? Oh, fuck, I have food here. Damn it, I have food in the fridge that I got to eat. That sucks. Don't you hate that? When you know you have food to eat and you just can't go to In-N-Out and eat your pain away. I'm tired, man. I'm beat up. This was a long stream. This is a long stream of football. I'll be right back. Chat. Yeesh. So apparently, while I was pissing, oh geez, someone's here. Great, cool, great. Someone joined while I was gone. That's awesome. Great, good for me. While I was pissing, apparently the Vikings got another play, but it didn't go anywhere. So Lions win, which is what we expected. Meanwhile, Geno Stone is being carted off. At least he's stable. It looked like he was down there for a minute. What is up, person who joined? Stream's about to end, to be honest with you, but whatever. Thanks for stopping by. We're watching Raiders, Rams, I guess. We're closing out the early window as always. Brock Bowers got a 5-yard snag. It's 21-6. I'm just waiting for this Bengals-Browns game to end, which feels like it never will because the Browns are so convinced they can win. It would be really nice if the Bengals threw an interception and I just stopped. It'd be really nice if the Browns threw an interception and then just ended this game. But then J-Bo wouldn't succeed. So we need to see J-Bo. So whatever. I'm mad that this game's still happening, but let's find out if J-Bo got it. Steps up, steps into it, misses him. Misses Judy. I don't know why Judy's even getting reps. Judy's useless. There we go. All right. Cool. Brian McManus hit a Lambeau leap. That's awesome. You don't really see a kicker hitting a Lambeau leap that often. Okay, so J-Bo, 3 for 8, 47 yards. Could be worse. Could be way worse. I'll be honest, you put Jameis Winston on the Giants. I'm not saying they get much better, but, change will happen. Jameis Winston, 3rd and 10. Let's see it. Ooh, first down, Brownies. But Judy, I think. Jeez, I was ripping him literally last play. But, wow, Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown is plus 105. What the hell? What is that about? Whatever. 2-minute warning in Cincy, or in Cleveland. Yeah, let's find out. Oh, my God. The Browns are going to score a touchdown, and then it's just going to be like the longest finish to a game ever. Oh, my God. Andy Dalton just threw a pick. 6. Andy Dalton just threw one of the worst pick sixes you'll ever see. God, was that free. The Commanders are rolling, dude. The Commanders, if you're a Commanders fan right now, you're fired up, and rightfully so. God damn. The Commanders are back. Then the Commanders were never a thing, so I guess the Commanders are here, I should say. The Commanders have arrived. And that's such a shame. As a Giants fan, like it's good. Like I'm happy that bad teams are rising to the top. We have some variance, but when's it our time? When's it going to be our time? Honestly, I'm not trying to be boring though. I don't really know what to say. There's just nothing going on in football right now because we have this awkward part where like games just started and games are ending and the Browns just won't die. The Browns just won't call it a game. Every other game, there's always some game like this. It happens every week. There's some random 10 o'clock game that runs long because the game was just super lame. And now I've got to sit here because I made some stupid arbitrary rule to watch the end of these games. It's fine. I was going to sit here anyway. I guess I'll just hang out. But yeah, how we doing? How we doing, person that's in here that I don't know? How we doing? We doing well? Hope so, man. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Now, if you're the Rams, do you trade Matthew Stafford? I don't know. Because it's like, how many years realistically does Matthew Stafford have left? 2, 3? Like, you don't know anymore with these quarterbacks. After Tom Brady, anybody could retire at any time. So you don't know how much longer you have. And you have Cooper Kupp, you have Puka Nacua, who have both missed time, to be fair. Rams have been killed by injuries. But, like, you got to wonder, Sean McVay's been knocking on the door of retirement for, like, 3 seasons now. If he calls it, what is there for the Rams? Like some random coach, a washed-up Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua on one leg, Cooper Kupp on one leg. What is the draw there? Kyron? So I'm just trying to figure out, because you could probably easily, there goes 2-2, you could probably easily get a first-round pick for Matthew Stafford, which is a great return. That's a phenomenal return. Jameis Winston throws an incomplete pass. Just make this as long for all of us. But you got a Super Bowl. I don't know what else. Like, you got picks. Get more. Or did you send picks? Did they send picks? I think they sent picks, actually. I think they sent picks. But regardless, you got a Super Bowl. If you sell him for anything, which at least a second-round pick. If he's going for less than a second-round pick, the Giants got to make a call. And that's what I'm saying. Like, send him to a QB-needy team, a win-now team. Jameis sacked. Damn it. Jameis Winston sacked. 3rd and goal. There's, like, no hurry up because he's down near the line of scrimmage. Let's get set, fellas. Let's get set. Good sack, Trey. Let's find out. I'm not sure what I want more. Jameis Winston to succeed or to get off stream and eat food. 3rd and goal. Jameis Winston. I guess I'm not getting much of a choice. Touchdown Browns. What a ball. What a ball. I gotta say, all things considered, what a ball. What a catch. Njoku, too. What a grab. But what a ball. That was insane. That fired me up. If I do a TikTok clip about how Jameis Winston needs to come in and save this Browns team, I'm including that. Go us. I'm not a Browns fan. Go Jameis Winston. Us, the people. God. Okay, so they're going for 2, because why not? They're going for 2 to make it a 7-point game. If they don't get this, then don't even bother with the onside kick, I guess. Jameis rolls out. Of course they got it. Of course he got it. Perfect play. He could have kept it and ran. Still got it. C. Tillman. Cedric, I believe. It's okay. I've been thinking about this as if like, oh, let's run this game out. This game's going to end. This game sucks. Oh, Jameis Winston. Dude, if the Bengals lose this game, I'm not even kidding. It will change their franchise. It will, like, they're not going to. It will change their franchise if they lose this game. They might move if they lose this game. Stafford got killed. He had a wide open Demarcus Robinson. Nope, Tyler Johnson. Onside kick criteria, as we know, the kick must be declared and the kicking team must be trailing. So, cool. I like how they changed onside kicks. It's like, yeah, that was really what was making me not enjoy the NFL. It wasn't all the ridiculous fines and penalties. Giddy up. All right, let's see. Let's see this onside kick. In-N-Out sounds so good right now, man. I'll tell you. In-N-Out sounds phenomenal, but I just can't. I got food here. This is going to be wild. Because if the Bengals get it, they'll kneel it out. Game's over, whatever. If the Browns get it, woof. Just woof. No way. Bengals call a timeout. I swear, man. They are really dragging this one along. Really, Zach? You worried your hands team doesn't remember what the onside kick is, what we're supposed to do? Really? God, man. Talk about dragging this one. That's true, though. I'll tell you, Browns get this onside kick. But, like, okay, even if the Browns get the onside kick, run me this scenario. The Browns offense with no timeouts goes 60 yards, which isn't that long, but like this offense sucks. So it's something, right? They have to score too, a touchdown. And even then, that gets them to overtime. So they might go for two, but if they don't, then overtime. And you're like clearly the worst team. So like, what's the draw here? J-Bo? Maybe. Maybe it's J-Bo. Let's find out. Minute 27 on the clock. Browns lining up for the onside kick. Don't know who their kicker is. Dustin Hopkins. He goes sidestep, shimmy, shake, and bake. And I think the Bengals got it. Bengals get it. Mike Gesicki puts it away for the Cincinnati Bengals. That is game time. Game, set, and match. Anything else going on in the NFL world? Not that I see. Yeah, no. Washington's up. Raiders are up. Chiefs game hasn't started yet. Starts in 5. Yeah. Sweet. Lions Vikings was so fun. That was great. That was great. I've got to sneeze, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's how a person sneezes. Let's check fantasy. So in fantasy football, which I wish I could share my screen, but I can't. I am projected 145, which is really nice. My fantasy team barely cracks 100. I'm 0-6 in fantasy. My fantasy team barely cracks 100. The guy I'm going against is not even projected to hit 80. So I really did catch a break here. I really did kind of put on a little bit. So I'm going to get my first win in fantasy. That's nice. And Joe Burrow kneeling it out. Let's run this one more and call it a game. So, successful Sunday, not really. I mean, the Giants got smoked, but won in fantasy, and, you know, I'm not going to be streaming Steelers-Jets, so I'll call that a win in my book. Bengals kneel it out. So that's the game. As soon as Zach Taylor steps on the field, I'm getting off stream.